Hello, my swanlings, and welcome to another stream. We are back with Aviary Attorney. It is good. We are here. I have a donut. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing.
Hell yeah, Aviary
yeah.
Attorney.
Aviary Attorney.
This game has kept me up.
It has
Like
kept
thinking
you up.
about it. I don't know why. It's something about it, and it's stuck with me.
It is like really kind of good though, because like not only is the art kind of like interestingly detailed in like a nice way. I mean, the arms the birds have are a little funky, but you know, it kind of works in a really odd way.
It feels like something you like came across your grandfather's basement, and you just have to like look at it, and you're like, "What the fuck is this?" But you're so enamored by it, you're like, "Okay, well, huh."
100%. Alrighty, let us get back into this.
'48. I feel like it was 1804 last time.
The Palace de Louvre. That's not how you say that, probably, but again, God, I should have brushed up on French.
I didn't. I just did.
Let us be reasonable, senors. I didn't read fast enough. Fuck. There is no misunderstanding. In the name of the king, arrest the Spaniard. Oh no.
Oh, I see.
Arrest the Spaniard. Oh, it's a rose and a human hand. Is a bird dead? The birds have human hands.
I knew Falcon wouldn't feel like turning up the office on Friday.
Of course I wouldn't.
But now it's midday on Monday, and there's still no sign of him. This is becoming a little concerning.
Wait a damn minute, am I dead? What
you might be fucking dead.
I might be dead, man.
I should go look for him. I should wait around a little.
What do you want to do? You are Sparrowson.
I'm going to sit my ass down.
You're going to wait a little.
I'm going to wait a little. Maybe you're hungover. What am I saying? Falcon's a big bird. He can handle himself.
Too much of that wine.
Too much of that wine. Yeah, this is Doll. Go look for him. I should probably go find him.
Come find me. I'm probably murdered.
He's probably fucking dead somewhere. Who knows?
I mean,
His home would be a good place to start, but the bird brain never gave me his address. I'll just have to find him in the hard way.
Pestering
Breaking
everyone
down
on the
his
street.
door. I can just go straight up to like the justice. The justice.
Well, none of these will take us time.
No,
None
so
of them had the time thing. That's interesting.
I think we should go to the justice place.
Which one was that? Oh, Palace de Justice.
Yeah, the justice. Did you kill him? No sign of Falcon here. Excuse me, Ribbit. Oh, it's you. First year dropout.
Damn, you're even a first year dropout. You were trashing.
Hey, I didn't drop out. I was forcibly ejected.
You were forcibly ejected from the nest.
Yeah. But that doesn't matter right now. I'm looking for Falcon. Have you seen him?
I nearly choked on a sprinkle.
The Falcon, the guy who somehow blundered his way through Charlatans' trial with help of some dubious evidence?
It wasn't fucking dubious, bro.
No, I haven't seen him since the trial. Oh, well, thanks anyway. If you are fucking dead, I'm gonna feel so bad. Because I was the one that was like, yes, do it for the money. Yeah, let's just go down the list.
I'm just giving me time to eat my donut, I'm not gonna lie.
Excuse me, Mademoiselle DeHart.
Oh fuck, I read her, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Down here.
Oh, there you are. It's Sparrowson, right?
That's right.
I heard about the case you were involved in. I never would have thought that the Baron was a murderer. He always treated me with the utmost respect. But then I suppose it makes sense that the most ruthless killers are the ones who can put up the best facade.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Say, how's your friend doing? He seemed a little down last night.
Oh, you've seen him?
Yes, he was brooding in the corner of 𝐒𝐄𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐋𝐄, mumbling and drinking. You were right about the hangover. It was a little depressing, to be perfectly honest.
𝐒𝐄𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐋. That dingy student bar at ruined whatever the fuck. I can't read French. Right?
I think that's Rouge
Jahan.
Maybe?
Jahan. Jean.
It's not dingy, just a little rustic.
In any case, that's enormous help. Thanks, mademoiselle.
Anytime, Sparrowson.
I can't help it. I grew up Polish.
Sparrowson stepped to the doors of 𝐒𝐄𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐋, the dingiest student tavern in all of Paris.
I feel
His
that one.
nostrils fill with the pungent aroma of sour wine and bitter tobacco. Tobacco?
Well, ruffle my feathers if it isn't little Sparrowson. I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you in years. How are you doing, hun?
I'm feeling pretty good, Madame Quanelle. Thanks for asking. I'm actually here to find a friend. He's a big guy named JJ Falcon.
Falcon? Yep. Sorry. That sorry lump has been here all weekend.
It was a bad time to eat the donut again.
He's just been moaning and muttering to himself all weekend. Frankly, he's bringing the whole atmosphere down. You know, there's so much atmosphere here to bring down.
Ah, yes, I remember the atmosphere. I'm pretty sure that drunk guy is still in the corner. I'll take care of him. Thank you, Mademoiselle Quanelle.
It's no problem, hun. He's probably still in the corner of the drinking room upstairs.
Select a room to investigate.
Probably the drinking room.
Well, considering my chat thing says welcome to the chat room, I suppose my stream must have died. My internet has gone back to being shit.
Uh-oh. Huh. Huh. No sign of him. Mon Dieu, I have overstepped on a big fellow. Falcon, what are you doing on the floor? Hey, Falcon, wake up!
No, I'm dead.
Holy shit, he's fucking dead. Wow, that bird's completely out cold. He must have drunk this place dry. Let's see how... Let's see, how do you wake a drunk person up?
Lord if I know. Pour a drink on his head, yell at him, kick him.
From my actual drinking and bar experience, let me think on this. I don't go to bars that often, but I'm the type of person that likes to find out what you're going to expect at places, so I researched it. I think pour a drink on his head will wake him up because it's wet and cold.
Alrighty, you wanna pour a drink on my head?
Yeah, because...
Let's go!
I feel like that'll work out better for all of us.
For all of us.
Well, I guess it's time for a rude awakening. Wakey, wakey! That's the worst sound they could have used for pouring. Okay, you're not dead. Cool.
They got to use the derp effect again from the first days.
Ah, good. You're up.
Like how he's just silent.
Are you with us, Falcon?
No, I've recently departed. Yeah.
Feeling sober? Would you probably head back to Aviary office so we can get some work done?
No. I don't understand it, Sparrowson.
Huh?
I thought I did everything right. I followed all the procedures, I found all the evidence, I presented the case beautifully. I've suddenly grown a conscience after we broke into that place, and after everything, and after
Literally.
going after the money, I suddenly have a conscience, and it's
Why do
horrible,
you have morality
Sparrowson.
all of a sudden?
It's horrible. And yet a guilty feline walks free while an innocent man sits in custody. What went wrong? Where's the justice? When have I cared? I think this is still Sparrowson.
Man. We need to try harder.
To get rich!
Maybe we need to try harder to get that bag, bro.
Try harder.
I don't know if we messed up or if the system's messed up or what, but if we just do our best as lawyers, I suppose maybe if we work hard enough, we could stop mess-ups from happening again. I don't know. I don't like that he's being nice because I feel like I have to fuck with his voice to be nice and soft. I have to make him, like, softer.
Listen, man, you just found your kind of not friend on the floor having drunken himself into a stupor over this thing, this conundrum.
I want to get that bang!
I think you just don't, I think Sparrowson just doesn't want to deal with him, so he's like, I'll placate you. It's okay, I'll placate you.
Just try harder. Sorry, Falcon. I don't have answers, but I do have a freshly baked croissants at Prairie's.
Us butchering the French language again. Croissants.
Yep. They're waiting back at the Aviary.
Oh, you sure know how to motivate me. I'm sitting here moping about justice, and you offer me croissants.
Well, it's not just croissants. I got some pain sauce chocolate too. That just was gonna
Sound like
fuck that
you
up
were
anyway.
joking. I could go for a pons au chocolate.
Fantastic. Then let's make our move.
I'm still sad. All right, I admit it. These croissants are amazing.
I told you. Croissants can fix depression. Anyways, Paris Boulanger on River is something else.
Oh yes, the cure.
Like here for depression,
cure.
croissants.
Oh my god. Cannot believe.
Oh, that reminds me. The baker told me something interesting. Do you know what to call these? What they call pain au chocolat in America?
Something we can pronounce, maybe. They don't call them pons au chocolat. I'm still saying that.
Nope. Pronunciation difficulties. American is a whole nother language.
Oh my, not like we're straddled. So what do they call them?
Chocolate croissants.
Hello.
What the fuck? Where did you come from?
We have shoes.
Where? What? Huh?
Hello?
Chocolate croissants. What do they call profiteroles?
I think those are still profiteroles, but rather the custard they fill it with ice cream and smother them in melted chocolate.
I feel like we're trying to pronounce medicine.
Oh no, I think
Like
it's
the real-
Sunday.
Hmm?
I have no fucking clue. Yeah, no, profiteroles does sound like a medicine.
Yeah, no, like half the things we're trying to pronounce the way we are saying them makes it sound like the real name of a medicine.
Get peripheral today.
Exactly. Simply outstanding.
Is this the aviary attorney? Can I speak to someone, please?
You are freaking me the fuck out.
Well, what do they call crepes?
Excuse me!
Did you just hear something, Sparrowson?
Down here!
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you, little one?
Oh my gosh, where to start?
Your name, perhaps?
Mousy. My name's Mousy.
And what can we do for you, Monsieur Mousy?
I have this friend, and he's fallen under some legal turbulence.
Legal turbulence? You mean he's been arrested?
Yes, I suppose so. They're saying he's a murderer, but he didn't do it. He didn't do it.
That's quite a problem.
I know. Oh, but I forgot to mention, he's the Prince of Spain.
The Prince of Spain? And you didn't think that was worth mentioning from the start?
I forgot.
I must ask, Mousy, why did you come to us? I would have thought that the Spanish royal family would hire legal counsel with a little more...
Not terribleness?
expertise.
Oh, the prince has great faith in your lawyering skills, Monsieur Falcon. He said that your reputation as a lawyer was renowned.
Really? The prince said that?
I can't wait to become a criminal lawyer. This is a great opportunity. Falcon, surely you wouldn't deny a request for the Prince of Spain. I can't leave you in here. I can't be like, but man, we could be criminal lawyers. This could lead us to the mafia.
It's promotion.
Promotion to the mafia.
Just kidding, let's go. Grab your coat, Sparson. We have royalty to defend.
You got me worried there for a moment.
Good luck to you, Monsieurs.
Criminal law, I guess.
Criminal
you aren't
law.
coming with us, Mousy? What the fuck, boy?
I have other matters to attend to, but Prince John is being held in the Conciergerie.
Help! I'm sure you will fill in all the details. Right, let's make a move then. I chose a voice that was going to kill me for that little mouse. I don't know why. Alrighty. Good day, Monsieur.
It's you again!
Oh no.
You forgot that's the voice. Hey, nice work on a lady's kitten's trial. Bird is still ranting and wringing your neck.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
He's super mad, but hey, a criminal's a criminal, right? If the lion didn't want a death sentence, he probably shouldn't have killed that guy.
A death sentence?
Oh, you're not here to defend him, are you? Because that would totally be hilarious.
Don't tell me we fucking put a man to death, bro. Hold on. Oh my god.
We're actually here to see Prince Juan 𝐒𝐄, heir to the throne of Spain. That alley fox, huh? That guy's driving me nuts with senors and his flamboyant attitude. I say the sooner he eggs, the better. Holy shit.
Bro, we call everyone Monsieur. It's like the equivalent.
Oh, come on. While we're young.
You're not young, probably.
No.
Wait, that's my evidence. Where are you? How old are you? I don't get to know. Damn. Oh, hey, we have some more ones. A delusional artist. Photographer. Some would describe Robito with the H word. That's
What the-
right. You know the one. No, I don't. What? Okay. Judge Maxime, one of the longest serving judges in France. Judge Maxime is known for being attentive and even-handed. A stuttering and jumpy prosecutor who bumbles through cases on nothing but sheer dumb luck. Justine Voltaire, a grumpy war veteran turned police inspector. This guy is as strict and law-abiding as they come. Quindel, this dodo is the motherly landlady and manager of 𝐒𝐿𝐶𝐄 Mousy, a small and soft-spoken assistant. Assistant to what? The mafia?
The Prince of Spain?
The Prince of Spain? Hello, Liz. Welcome to the stream.
I don't like this guy. I don't know why. I just don't.
You didn't like the last one we defended, to be honest, and they turned out to be a murderer. So, the Prince of Spain, I
yeah.
presume. Oh my god.
Okay, never mind. I like him.
Oh my god.
Do you want me to do his voice?
Do you want to be Prince Juan?
Indeed, I am Juan 𝐒𝐄, heir to the throne of España, and you must be the legendary lawyer, Senor J.J. Falcon.
Well, I wouldn't say legendary.
I wouldn't even say notable.
Sparrison, come on, give me some credit here.
No! Such humility. I would expect nothing less from the renowned individuals such as yourselves. But let's us get down to business. I trust my compañero. I haven't taken Spanish in 2 years.
I never took Spanish.
My brother's boyfriend would be mad at me. he speaks Spanish. I trust that my compañero. Merci, explain the situation.
He told us that you'd been accused of murder, but we need some further details before we can start our investigation.
Of course. What is that you wanted to know?
Tell us about the murder. You know.
Someone died.
To be honest, Prince Juan, I'm a little confused as to how a member of royalty could get in so much trouble. Your theme is going quite loud right now.
Yeah, why is it like crescendoing? I didn't notice that at first, but it is getting louder.
You know, it's there. It's having a time.
Could you walk us through your activities on the day of the murder?
Of course. Let me see where to begin. It was a cold and misty morning at... Oh,
Oh?
do you know what that date is?
No.
If you put January 6th.
Hold on, let me... I'm on my phone. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You're still holding. January 6th. Are we talking about the Wikipedia article that came up first?
The historical event?
Well, no, it was a little more recent. I mean, historical doesn't have to be old.
Oh, that's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
An event that took place.
I see.
Yes.
Interesting.
Historical, though.
I didn't
It is
know.
considered historical. There you go. Anyways.
Thank you for this knowledge.
That's why it caught me off guard. It caught me so off guard. I heard the King Luis Felipe was unveiling a new painting at the Palace de Louvre in which to meet the man himself. So after a brief stroll and picnic in Terrace Garden, I entered the palace. I found the royal entourage of Louis Grand Gallery. When I saw an opportunity, I presented a humble gift to the king.
Is the king dead?
Is the king? Did you fucking kill the king? A rose. An international symbol of passion and virtue. That is true. As a plant man.
As a
How
plant man.
romantic.
Were you wooing a foreign king?
But before the king could take it, a rather rude person snatched it from my fingers.
How dare they?
It was a royal guard, a dog by the name of Major Howell.
I win.
Ouch, cried Major Howell. I pricked myself upon the thorns and that dastardly flower.
Well, it wasn't for you, bitch.
And then Major slumped to the floor. His face turned blue. His mouth turned froth. And he fucking died.
I cannot believe he died.
He died. Oh, that's you.
He died straight away after being pricked. That seems a little unrealistic.
Straight away, senor.
Damn. It's obvious that the pricked finger was the cause of death, but I don't know of any poison that acts so fast.
Nor do I, senor, but clearly the police felt the poison upon the rose's flowers was the only logical explanation.
Do we have the technological skills to determine if there's poison on the thorn?
No, and then also roses aren't poisonous with their thorns.
Wait,
so,
they aren't.
Aren't.
I see.
At least
Well,
most.
I mean, you still could put a poison on the thorns if you did.
True, but it is just funny
It
to
probably
think
wouldn't
of.
be enough to, like, do anything, though. I think.
Are roses poisonous? Wait, he's a cat.
No, the guy that dog is dog.
Oh, it was a dog.
Probably a dog, given their name.
Two dogs.
Yep,
Yeah,
Major Howl.
Major Howl. Roses are non-toxic to other pets, including dogs and horses. They can include mild stomachs. Okay, yeah.
I love how we're just looking up, like, did the rose kill this man because he's a dog?
They're still non-toxic to dogs.
I see.
And with so many witnesses, even the king himself, what could I say to defend myself?
I don't know, bro. Oh, that probably looked even worse for him, because if the rose was meant for the king and then this man just died.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh wait, I didn't even read my own line. Where did you get the rose?
I acquired it from a beautiful partisan flower seller in Les Halles market. A girl by the name of 𝐒𝐄 𝐅𝐄𝐋𝐋𝐿, whatever the fuck. Fuck this.
Signy, or sign.
Signy.
It's nearly, you know, a word for swan.
Signe.
I was wondering if we get their profile.
But surely you're not suggesting the flower girl played poison herself, Senor Falcon.
I mean... Well, I'm not making any accusations yet. I'm just planning to explore every line of inquiry. Poison rose has been added to your evidence folder. Do we have the flower lady now? No? Okay, I should be patient.
I think it's in the case. Did you want to ask something else, Senor Falcon?
What were you reading? You were reading?
Oh yeah, no,
you
remember when he came in, he was slowly closing the fucking book and then the thing came out of nowhere?
I forgot about that. Why are you in Paris? Why did you come to Paris, Prince Swan?
I was on a diplomatic mission. I do not know whether you are familiar with current events, but you may have heard that my country is in a state of turmoil. Contenders for Spain's throne are slandering, plotting, backstabbing, in chaos. Oh no, this isn't England. Okay, now it makes more sense why you would go to France. It's chaos and the people are suffering. I keep thinking that these two fucking birds are Englishmen, so I'm like, why is he
well, that's
trying
just
to
the way we're talking because we can't do a French accent, clearly.
I know, it's just, I keep thinking, so I'm like, historically, the English and the Spaniards didn't work out because the Spaniards and the French always worked together. And I was just like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, okay, now it makes sense.
Yeah, no, they are French. We're just not reading them French.
We're just not reading them French. So I thought if I could befriend some French royalty, perhaps even the king himself might even can strengthen my family's name. With the 𝐒𝐄 dynasty restored, I would have a chance of bringing back a beautiful nation. Well, I guess that's the plan's gone out the window.
Sparrowson, don't be rude.
No, he's right. I've failed terribly.
Oh, right, for admitting it, you fucked up, my dude.
Yeah, you kind of really did.
Don't
also,
fret, Prince.
Sorry, go ahead.
No. We'll do everything in our power to clear your name. Now, what were you saying, Sparrowson?
I was saying, most people know not to bring shit to the king. You know why? Because guards are on hand. You're just stupid, my guy. No one brings shit to the king if it has any potential harm to him.
Look at him, I think he might cry. Like a little baby.
You fucking dumb ass.
I'm hydrating chat. Thank you, Tyron. Maybe once the dust has settled, you will have another opportunity to speak with King Louis Philippi and complete your mission.
Thank you, Senor Falcon. I'm sure you would do your best.
Ow, I fucking rubbed my eye too hard. Fuck, that hurt. Ow! Don't do that, guys.
Don't.
That was
Hey, by the way, did you know that your game on Twitch says Genshin Impact?
Fuck, I didn't change the
I didn't check it before.
I didn't.
It's just
I
Genshin
forgot
Impact.
to change. I'm playing Genshin Impact, guys. Maybe they can tell it's the birds, but you know.
They're like, why are you playing Genshin Impact? This is a weird fucking update.
I'm so on to roll for Sparrowson. I want to wish for Sparrowson.
I want to get the 5-star Sparrowson
Oh my god.
and the 4-star Falcon.
I don't know how to update this from here, so I guess we're stuck with, you know, Genshin Aviary Attorney.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
What were you reading? What were you reading before we were so rudely interrupted?
Ah, this book is a Spanish classic. Don Quixote of La Manchada. Do you know it? I fucking do. I've read it. I've
Thanks for
literally read this book.
heard of it. Mayhaps.
I'll tell you after if it helps this case.
Nice. It's about the knight who jousts windmills, right?
That's one part of the story, yes. The hero is a virtuous but elderly knight by the name of Don Quixote. In the chapter you mentioned, he takes up arms against the giants who were terrorizing the town. Quixote's partner, Sancho, warns him that the giants are just windmills and they are flaying arms, swirling in the wind. But Don Quixote doesn't listen. He takes up a lance and he gets his sword and charges anyway.
Damn, bro.
Sounds more like Don Quixote, am I right, Falcon?
Oh my god, bro.
Perhaps he is done, Senor Sparrowson, but many of us spend our whole lives jousting imaginary giants. Speak for yourself, Juan. I've never jousted, let alone seen a giant.
I think we're getting off track here.
Indeed. I tell you what, Senor Falcon. I'll lend you a copy of this book. Maybe you'll have a time to read it at some point.
Maybe I will. Thank you. El ingenioso Hidalgo Don Quixote de la Mancha has been added.
If I remember from my
added to your
Spanish,
evidence.
I'm pretty sure it's like the ingenious Don Quixote of something, but
Yeah,
I
I
don't remember
figured
it
that
in
kind of did feel
English.
like ingenious or something.
Yeah. Don Quixote's book is a great book, but anyone...
Page 44 seems to be missing.
Oh, okay, hold on. Because I love books and like book history, but that book in particular is about a man who essentially no one knows why he like loses his mind, but he does, and he goes on like these trips trying to conquer lands and stuff. The
Damn.
thing is like he can't, so he does a lot of awful shit, including one being kidnapping a girl.
What?
Yet he's like, this is the girl that I need to save or something. So I'm just like, oh dear God. So wait, hold on. Let me fact check again. Don Quixote kidnapping. Yeah, Don Quixote kidnaps. The captain says he snuck into Zora's father. Yeah, Don Quixote like kidnapped a princess. Didn't turn out to be a princess, whatever. But anyone who idolizes Don Quixote is definitely someone to be wary of.
Okay,
is what I'm saying.
Noted. Page 44 of the book seems to be missing, though. That's interesting.
I'm looking up page 44.
Look up page 44 quickly. I wonder if they actually, like, read the book and then... Ooh, that's actually interesting if they did that. I like that shit. Okay. Major Hal took a rose from Prince Juan. The thorns of the rose were supposedly coated in poison.
Anything else you would wanted to know?
No, I think that's everything. Thank you.
What's the plan, Big Bird? I hate this dude.
Well, we have 2 lines of inquiry. We should head to the scene of the crime, the Palace de Laveur, and see if we can find any clues or witnesses. And we should interview the flower girl in Les Hollis Market to see if she has anything to say about this alleged poisoned rose.
You have spread over for 6 days? That sounds absolutely easy.
What the fuck? There's something to this. Let's not get complacent.
Good luck, senors.
If they've given us 6 days, we're... okay, that's interesting.
Wait a minute, Falcon? Sorry, I was looking up the book.
It's all good. What is it?
Did something seem off about Prince Juan to you?
He's quite a character. He seemed colourful to me, throwing roses, spouting about literature. John's one suave Spaniard.
Maybe I misread him.
Well, look, if this is bothering you, then we could always ask around. Maybe someone in the city knows Juan's dirty secrets. If he actually has anything to hide, that is.
Yeah, let's dig up some dirt.
Let's be criminals! But we've still got a trial to prepare for. Priorities, Barrison.
We got 6 days for a reason. Oh, this is kind of like where we can finally like pick and choose, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so we could go see the flower girl. We could go to the scene of the crime. Or... I guess the student tavern. For some reason. That's interesting. Oh, this is probably where we'd ask around about him.
Yeah. let's do some asking first. I think would
Yeah,
be good.
I think that will help us figure out, because we can then apply what we learn to what we learn over there.
Really, Falcon? I thought you were doing some mopey I thought you were done with mopey drinking.
I'm not here to drink, Sparrison, or mope for that matter. Taverns are a fantastic hub of information. If we wish to learn more about Prince Juan, then this would be the ideal place to start asking questions. I'm stumbling over my words.
Oh, that's pretty good thinking.
Ah, you two are back. Are you feeling any better, Falcon?
Much better. Thank you for asking, Madame Quinnell.
That's great to hear, hon. Will it be the usual?
No, I'm back to investigative work today, so I've got to keep sharp.
We wanted to know if you've seen Prince of Spain around here recently.
A Prince of Spain? I don't know if you've noticed, hon, but this isn't exactly the classiest pub in Paris. I'm lucky to serve the occasional bourgeoisie? Is that what that one? Bourgeois?
Yeah,
I don't know. Bourgeoisie?
bourgeoisie.
You can forget about seeing a member of royalty.
That's a pity. Maybe I should ask some of your patrons.
Feel free. The old regulars Rufus and Powell are playing cards in the attic, same as always. But we get all sorts of colourful characters in the drinking room. I bet if you rattled enough cages, you would find someone who knows whatever it is you want to know.
Thank you, Madame. Let's see, where to start?
I do like to think that because this is a Prince of Spain, he's a young gentleman, and he seems to have a very adventurous personality, that he would maybe turn up somewhere like this, or at least some information would come up about him. Because people didn't know that the Prince of Spain was, well, I guess it wasn't public knowledge that the Prince of Spain came into town. It wasn't announced. But,
So there's the card room, where we know the regulars are. The drinking room's probably where people will be loosest of lips, or whatever the fuck, be willing to speak. But if the regulars are there, we may be semi-regulars. They might tell us more. So I guess we can start here.
yeah.
You want to be this man?
Come on, Paul! I have no fucking clue what voice I want to do for this fucker.
I can't tell if he's a pug or not.
I think he's a beaver. No, he's a walrus.
Ah, I guess
Um,
that is a tusk, maybe.
come on, Paul. Just one more game of Jaquano.
Absolutely not. My wallet is hurting enough as it is.
Please, I'll even let you deal this time.
The answer's no, Rufus. I'm skint. If you want to play cards, you will have to ask someone else.
Fine. I'll ask that big fellow. Excuse me, monsieur. Yes, you, monsieur. Would you care to play some Jacques Noir? Do we want to get comfy with them, or do we want to stay on business? That's how it...
comfy will get them to tell us more. Absolutely. I'm not lucky in the slightest, but absolutely. Deal me in, monsieur.
Very well. Do you know how to play?
No, I don't. Nope, I'm only familiar with Sego and Tap to Rock, whatever that is.
No, this is much better than the silly game. Let me tell you how it works. I have a deck of cards with the values between 1 and 11. I deal you one card at a time. If you hit 21, you win. I give you 5 francs.
5 francs? That seems a little steep.
This is a man's game once only children gamble with petty sauce. Besides, there's 6 mates for a more exciting game, right?
I suppose so. Oh, Christ, okay. Okay, go for 21. Okay. I have 11, and we gotta get it to 21, right? Yeah. I think you click stand. Stand? I think, because hit would end the game, right? I wasn't paying attention. I was reading, but I wasn't paying attention. Oh no. Yeah, just click stand. But isn't hit like give me more? Oh no. We're about to lose 5 francs. It's the blind leading the blind at this point. Yeah, okay, hit gives
Oh,
me
okay.
more.
Oh,
okay,
hit
yeah,
gives
we
you
gotta
more.
stop here.
Okay.
We gotta stop here. Because there's no way in hell we get to 21 like this. We have 19.
Yeah, okay.
Don't you dare. 7, 8, 18. Okay, we won!
Well played, monsieur. Here's the payout. Shall we have another round?
See, I feel like this guy might actually, like, know how to mess with cards.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, the way they do it in gambling sometimes is they let you win 1 or 2 so you get cocky and confident so you keep going and then you lose all your life savings.
Yeah, that's why you always walk away after one.
Yeah, no. No, I'm done now. We've gotten comfy. We've exchanged a game of cards. No, I think we're done. Maybe another day, Monsieur.
I understand. Feel free to come back anytime.
How much money do we have?
Unless this is
64
just
bucks?
a fucking way to make money now in this game.
Maybe.
It is a game. It is a way to.
Okay, I guess. Damn, I was there to get information, but...
So there I was in the grasslands 10 kilometers downriver, rifle in hand. I'd been pursuing this set of footprints for an hour. I was getting closer and closer. I could almost smell the beast. Then I spotted it. It was a boar, a big, stupid boar, completely oblivious to my existence. I readied my gun. I carefully took aim. And then BAM!
You shot it?
No, it was the most peculiar thing. The boar slumped over dead right before I could take the shot.
Sounds like one of them heart attacks. Me went the same way.
That's what I thought. But when I went to take a closer look, I noticed the boar was frothing at the mouth.
Whoa. Was it rabid?
Possible, but I don't think so. I remembered reading something about frothing at the mouth being a symptom of poisoning. Needless to say, I left the dead animal alone.
Good call. Who wants to deal with tainted meat?
I think we want to learn about that boar.
Yeah, I think definitely.
Excuse me, Monsieur.
Yeah, yes, can I help you?
You say that the beast you were tracking might have died from poisoning. Can you give us some further details?
Further details? I'm not much of a poison expert, I'm afraid. Well, what do you think caused it? I would guess that it ate something bad. I saw some of that poisonous plant around. Wolf's bane, I think they called it. But really, I have no idea. I'm a hunter, not a vet. Excuse me.
Couldn't hurt to ask about Prince Juan now.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of would be news, wouldn't it?
Excuse me, Monsieur.
What is it?
I don't suppose you've seen Juan 𝐒𝐄 around here. He's Spanish royalty.
Foxy fella, swanky hat, calls everyone senor.
That doesn't sound familiar. Do you recall seeing anyone like that, Piero?
Ain't got a clue.
Sorry, Monsieurs, you're barking up the wrong tree. Can you tell us about the Spanish royal family?
Do we look like walking encyclopedias or something?
You do, particularly, sir.
Yeah.
I'm afraid my compadre has a point. If you want to talk about hunting, then I'm your man. But Spanish royalty? That sounds like a question to be answered at a library, Monsieur, not a tavern. A library? Maybe you're right. Sorry for bothering you, Monsieur. Might as well leave them be. Let's give them some peace. Guess we go back to the entrance.
Are we ready to hit the road?
I think we've done all we can. Yep, let's make a move. Maybe one day I'll practice my French accent after one of these streams. I'll come back suddenly being French.
Why did they make Wolfsbane not one word? Hold on.
I have no
Oh,
idea.
because it is also that.
Biblioteca!
It's the way. Biblioteca.
Okay, so that is why they gave us 6 days so that we could go around chasing
Yeah.
the rumors. I don't know if we should keep doing it though, because we've used 1 day. How much of a wild goose chase are they going to lead us on?
That is a good question. I
Okay,
think.
well-
Okay. Palace. Where? Wait. Where was it? Was that where the murder happened?
It was here. Palace de Leveux.
Let's.
Maybe we do the official investigation, then we chase the rumors.
Yeah, let's do that.
Falcon and Sparrowson make their way to the Palace de Carousel, the courtyard just north of the Lavers Grand Gallery. It seems my chat died again. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to piece together this VOD.
That's the Arc de Triomphe over there, right? I swear, it's smaller than how I remember it.
That's the Arc de Triomphe de Carousel, you doofus. The big Arc de Triomphe is up the road.
What? No way, there are two of them?
Because when a man like Napoleon invades half of Europe, he gets to build as many triumphal arches as he damn well pleases.
Who the fuck is this?
Rooster.
Well, I've never expected to see you here, JJ.
That arrogant voice! Good day, Severin.
Let's be civil, JJ. Why don't you introduce me to your new assistant?
Oh, this is our new opponent, ain't it? This is the new prosecutor. Fine. Severin, this is Sparrowson, my assistant. Sparrowson, this is Severin 𝐒𝐄 the most pompous prosecutor in Paris.
Are you guys did you guys date at some point and break up? Because that's the energy that I'm feeling right now. Or are you just like two school friends or something?
We totally didn't, Sparrowson. Don't you dare say such things. More like arch rivals.
I don't know, man.
Please, JJ, I think our rival plays some sort of competition. As I recall, you've met in court on 5 occasions, and on 5 occasions did you get humiliated terribly. I am amazed a failing bird brain like you is able to get clients.
This is why we broke up, 𝐒𝐄.
This is why we broke up. What is this for?
Actually, Severin, business has never been better. I'll have you know that I'm currently being employed by the Prince of Spain, no less.
No, Princess Mean, hold on, corner. Well, isn't it quite an amusing coincidence?
Don't tell me.
Correct, I am prosecutor for the same very case.
Cannot believe it.
It is a pity the Spanish prince will hang, but I suppose that's what he gets for hiring a bird brain to represent him.
He can pay his way out of jail, my guy.
Chat, I know that it still gets an impact. I don't really know how to change the category when I'm already live, and I don't feel like ending the stream just to restart it, even though my internet's doing that already, to be fair. So we're kind of just gonna deal with it being Genshin Impact. I'm sorry. Anyway. Don't call me a bird brain. You're the only bird brain here, Severin.
Only,
What the fuck?
one always speaks bally when one nothing to hear. Voltaire.
That's the noise that I wanted to make. It's like a weird fucking hump. Oh no, you got a verbal smackdown. Quick, Falcon, make a witty retort.
Huh? Yeah,
I'm rubbering your glue. You get sniffed a lot.
What he's saying proves nothing. What he's saying proves nothing, Voltaire.
Oh.
I love how Sparrowson is the hype man right now. Like, oh! You got cut! Oh my god.
Very good, Gigi. A worthy represent. Whatever the fuck that we. But never talk. If you excuse me, I have a case to prepare for.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna try to fix the category because chat is telling me the secret. No?
I'm pretty sure you can also.
I just typed fucking category in my own chat.
I'm pretty sure you can go to creator dashboard and change it.
I can't do that in Streamlabs. Hold on, let me pull up Twitch. Let me not be lazy for 5 seconds. Hold on.
Or I normally just fix it by fixing the title. I think you can fix category like you fix a title, but my brain is not remembering right now.
Go to your dashboard. Where's my stream? Where's my stream? Edit stream info. Category. Aviary. Attorney. There we go. Done. Okay, there we go. Fixed. Okay. Anyway.
GG, Spearson, I'll see you two in court.
Why do I keep giving these guys the worst voices?
I can't stand that guy.
He did seem like a bit of a cockerel. But is that true what he said? You know, that he trounced you in court 5 times?
I can't deny it. I'm so upset. Severin has a reputation as a ruthlessly thorough prosecutor. Mountains of evidence, surprise witnesses. It's no wonder he always manages to one-up me.
By this time, we'll be different, right?
Sure. I hope so.
Oh, I know so. For you, see?
We're criminal birds.
We're criminal. I stole this annotated map of Louvre out of the cockerel's pocket when he was busy rattling off Voltaire quotes.
Oh, Spowerson, you criminal bird, you. Spowerson, that's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive, actually. I swear you were standing 3 meters away the whole time.
You tall birds are so busy with your heads at the clouds that you don't ever see those small folk running around your feet. Pinching Cocoro's... Wait, Pinching Cocorico's pocket was like taking candy from a very tall baby.
Let's take a closer look and ignore your comment on a very tall baby.
He is a massive baby.
A literal baby man, if you will.
Little baby man. No, tall baby man.
I see. This map shows the entire Louvre area. Everything from Tuileries to the Rue de Louvre. Most convenient. We're currently standing here in the Palace de Carousel. And those pendant arrows seem to show the route taken by the king's entourage, which means that the king first went here, through the Salle de Tibri, and then here to the Grand Gallery, where the murder occurred.
Didn't Prince Juan say that he spent the morning in the Tourlaise Gardens?
That's right. So that means Prince Juan approached the Louvre from the west side, somewhere over here.
Sounds like we have a lot of places to visit. Where should we go first?
So they started here, then they went here, and we're currently here.
Yeah.
And then they ended up here, where the murder occurred. We should
Yes.
probably retrace their steps.
Yeah, let's do that. Well, no, the murder didn't occur in the gardens. It occurred closer to the starting point.
Ah.
The gardens were where the prince was in the morning.
So this is the Salle de Tibri. If I understand Cocorico's notes correctly, this is the room the king and his entourage stopped in before heading to the Grand Gallery. This room doesn't seem to be very popular. I don't see anybody around to interrogate.
Interview.
Interrogate. Right, interview.
Well, since it's quiet, maybe we should take the opportunity to do some little bit of snooping.
What would be the point? Surely all the interesting evidence would be in the Grand Gallery, where the murder took place. Have we learned nothing, Falcon? Steal everything.
Steal everything. Commit murder. Go.
Go.
Think about it, Falcon. The police would have already gone over the Grand Gallery with a fine-tooth comb. But I bet that numbskull Inspector didn't even think... I don't know why I said his name like that. I just got mad. Didn't even think to check this room for clues. There might still be a murder weapon just under our beaks.
Your logic seems a little questionable, but it couldn't hurt to have a look, I suppose. We only have all day.
We're gonna be doing this all day.
A shiny copper urn. I guess it was used for carrying water, or for cremated remains. Probably not both at the same time.
It smells good.
Why would an urn smell good? You don't sniff the exhibit, Spowerson.
No, really, this urn smells amazing. It's almost like chocolatey.
Don't tell me the urn is chocolate. You poor thing, you're hallucinating from hunger. Would you like to stop by a bakery on our way back to the office?
Don't patronize me, Falcon. My nose never lies. I'm telling you, there's something in here. I can feel it.
Now you're touching the exhibit? That's definitely a no-no.
Bad Sparson, go sit in the corner.
See? Look what I found in the urn.
Put that down, Sparson. It's someone's old rubbish.
No, look, it's a chocolate wrapper.
Oh, that's you.
Judging by the smell, the chocolate was a bitter and dark, 70 perhaps, 80 perhaps cocoa, Belgian in origin.
This man really just sniffed this chocolate wrapper and was like, Well, he probably could have just read the wrapper to be fair.
Belgian. The love of a wrapper crumbling, the firmness of the chocolate residue indicates that it must have been discarded only just a few days ago.
Sparson, you're alarmingly accurate.
Yes, I'm certain the chocolate contained the wrapper was undoubtedly consumed on the 7th of January, the day of the murder.
I thought it was the 6th.
I thought it was the 6th, too.
Mon Dieu, Sparson, you deduced all that from smelling the wrapper?
Imagine what I could work out. Imagine what I could work out if I tasted it.
That won't be necessary.
Sparson, if you could apply this level of critical thinking to areas outside of food, you'd be the world's greatest detective.
If all evidence was edible.
Sir, if all evidence was edible, you would eat it all and it would be gone.
Nom 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 nom.
So do you have any idea which shop this chocolate was purchased from? That might help us track down the person who consumed it.
No, there's no possible way we could know that. I suppose we just have to visit every confectioner in town and sample every bit of merchandise for comparison. What a chore.
Interesting, because I can see Lander His Slacks Chocolate Emporium written on the wrapper.
Well, you can blame a bird for trying.
I don't have the budget to feed you that much chocolate, you
Nom 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 in my stomach.
Chocolate wrapper has been added to your evidence folder. I'm not sure what this is. Some sort of stand or podium? Maybe it's just a decorative piece.
It's a Roman doorstop. Roman doors were enormous marble slabs, so the doorstops are similarly large in order for them to stay in place.
I don't think that's right.
My uncle's a Roman historian, trust me.
No, I do not in fact trust you.
I don't trust you either, and I'm you.
I see a cabinet full of engraved plates, mostly bronze.
How much do you think they're worth?
I don't know, 300 francs a piece at least.
What? Are you serious? I'm in the wrong profession.
I don't think archaeology works as a get-rich-quick scheme, Sparson.
Who said anything about archaeology? I'm gonna become a museum robber.
The mafia awaits. Oh, well, that's one way to get rich quick, if you can evade the law. Which we are lawyers, so we would be experts.
Hell yeah!
Fuck.
It's not ionic. Oh, what?
That was...
Did you click on the pillar?
Shit, it won't let me click on it again. I thought I'd click on...
I think you clicked on one of the pillars, and
think so
that would
too.
be right on an ionic pillar. Because those are ionic pillars.
A supporting column, it's holding the roof up.
If the column were truly supportive, it wouldn't hold up the roof. It would encourage the roof to get on its location on time.
Sparson, you are sure. This is some sort of ceremonial container. It's beautifully crafted, but what did it contain? Maybe it's an arcane wine cabinet.
Don't be ignorant, Falcon. The most sacred Mesopotamian artifact gifted to Emperor Hadrian for his victory at Euphrates is 123 AD. This
You
font
probably
is fucking
read-
awful.
You probably read the little, like, informational thing on the thing. Stop making stuff up. You and I both know nothing about Mesopotamia.
Alright, you got me. This could be a Hippo's chamber pot for all I know.
I mean, it could be, for all we know.
This font is really fucking with my dyslexia for some reason.
I didn't even know you had dyslexia.
Oh yeah, no, I do. Turns out, by the way, Swan's chat, if you ever mess up getting your left and your right, so like if you go left and right and you hold out your hands and you still don't know which direction it is, that's a form of dyslexia.
Damn. I think
So if someone goes go right and you turn left, that's a dyslexia.
Someone's like, dude, your other one, and it's like, I'm dyslexic. That's a valid
You're like,
response.
put your hands up. It's like, they both look like L's.
We're done here for now, at least.
We can't spend all day staring at Roman artifacts, I suppose. So, where to next?
The Gallery. Here we are, the Grand Gallery, the murder room. I believe the murder occurred right under the new painting.
I've seen hundreds of paintings. Which one is the new one?
I haven't the foggiest. We will have to ask someone.
Please don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me. Please don't.
Excuse me, monsieur. You look like you know your Mona Lisas from your last suppers.
I don't want it to any attention. Maybe he isn't talking to me. Nope, he's definitely talking to me. Keep it together, Eric. Hi.
Would you happen to know which painting was unveiled on the 7th of January? The one the king came to visit.
Yeah, I can help with that. It's a piece right behind you.
Oh, I see it's a painting of the king himself. I think that's an emperor penguin.
It is an emperor penguin. That's one noble-looking penguin. What do you think of it, Falcon?
What do I think? Well, I'm no art critic, but...
It's subtle nuance.
The careful brushstrokes, the Raphaelite soft tones, and the subliminal use of light. This is contrasted, nuanced work. It's an evocative painting that alludes to a forgotten era.
You said a lot of words, but I'm not sure if I'm any closer to knowing your opinion. I'm getting the impression that you Monsters aren't regulars at art galleries.
No, we're a right pair of Philistines.
Speak for yourself, Falcon. I've never even been to the Middle East. Then I'm guessing you're here to investigate the king's assassination attempt?
That's right. We were actually hoping we could ask you a couple of questions about what you saw.
Oh, I wasn't even in Paris when the murder took place. I didn't see anything, but I have a friend who might be able to help you.
What's this? R&M Associates, the home of Renard Volpe's private investigator. Thank you, but I don't normally deal with these grey area of the law types. Even though we do, you know.
We are them now.
We are them now.
Now, please, give this guy a chance. He helped me out of a bind before, and I'm sure he could do the same for you.
Well, I'm not making any promises, but I'll keep a hold of the card. We appreciate the help in any case.
It's no trouble.
R&M business card has been added to your evidence folder. Thank you for your time, sir. Oh, I see. We're being given different options right now.
Mm-hmm.
And probably the things we choose will decide the outcome of the case. That's a little funky. We have to prioritize. Oh no, I'm bad at that.
Is there anything else we can do here?
Well, ideally, we would turn the whole Grand Gallery upside down in our hunt for evidence. That's not possible with so many people around. We should probably just move to another room. Alright, to the garden.
I'm still like... the guy did say it was January 6th when the murder happened. We have to keep that in mind that that's what the prince said. But everyone is now saying it's January 7th, and I don't know if that's an issue.
Maybe it was the
what.
6th when he arrived?
Maybe it was the 6th when he arrived, and then the murder took place on the 7th, the next day. Maybe. I think both are very, very, like... They could both be true.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it could just be there was a mistype in the game.
It could be. Our feather-headed friends wander through Our feather-headed friends wander through the immaculately maintained Tulleur's garden. Nothing seems out of the ordinary until they spot a familiar face picking up litter by a tree line.
Hey, Falcon, doesn't the groundkeeper over there look familiar?
Yeah, now that I'm looking at him, he does look a lot like that photographer. What's his name? Bono Baguetto.
Bono Baguetto.
Salvador Sornato.
Rabito.
Rubino.
No.
Robito Rubino!
Why did he say his claws?
Because the cat. See, they all were cats. They were just
They
different
all were-
types of cats.
No, I know, but the dad wasn't involved with the murder of the last one.
Well, yeah, but the daughter still could have threatened.
True, but he switched the narratives where it was still his claws. He said him.
Well, the
He
father
never
still
used
could have
her.
been. No, the father kind of was loosely involved, if we remember.
Okay.
Because the
Okay,
father
then
was
yeah,
helping
maybe.
her, like, get an alibi and cover in some ways.
Okay, yeah.
So
never
he could
mind.
have done the threatening.
He could have, yeah.
Mhm.
Did someone call me? Oh, it's you, the lawyers who don't appreciate a masterful art photograph when they see it. It's good to see that you gave up on your arduous dreams to pursue the more grounded career of groundskeeping. Hey, I'm not doing this willingly. I was given community service for committing perjury. Can you believe that they gave me, an esteemed photographer, a community service? Me. Yeah, I can believe that.
Perjury is somewhat serious. You should be thankful that you got off without jail time.
Psst. You just sound like a self-righteous Judge Maxine. So did you two want to ask me for something, or are you just here to gape? Personally, I'm just gapping.
Actually, I do have a couple of questions, if you don't mind, Monsieur Robino. How's the groundskeeping going? So how's the new groundskeeping job working out?
Terrible. Tourists are pigs, sometimes. Literally.
Damn.
That's racist. Look at this rubbish. I find beer bottles, tin cans, apple cores. And look what I pick up at the Wits entrance, a book page. Is it
The
page
the
44?
book. It's page 44.
A whole book I could understand, but a single page? That's kind of blithering more on one page.
Wait a moment. May I take a closer look at that, Monsieur? Don Quixote. That's a page from Don Quixote. May I take it off your hands, Monsieur?
Sure, what's it worth to you?
What's it worth? It's trash. It's literally worthless.
Then I suppose I'll be destroying it as per my duties.
Do you want to be charged with impeding an investigation? All right. I suppose you deserve a little compensation for your trouble. But you give me the page and... I'll pay you 5 francs. I'll speak with Judge Maxime. I'll put in a good word and might be able to get your sentence reduced.
Really? You do that for me? Thank you, Monsieur. I would really appreciate it. Here, take the page.
Page 44 of El Ingenioso. I'm not reading that. Has been added to your evidence folder.
Don Quixote La Mancha. Did you want anything else?
Have you met Prince Juan? I don't suppose you bumped into a Spanish fox who goes by the name of Prince Juan, have you?
A Spanish fox? No, I've never met anyone like that. If this is the assassination attempt by the king, you're asking the wrong person. I only started working here today.
I see.
Was there anything else you want me to ask?
That's all. Well, we'll let you get back to your work, Monsieur Robina. I think we have investigated everywhere we can.
Yeah.
Let's head back to the
Unless like a
carousel.
new room comes out of nowhere.
Mhm.
Are we all done here?
Yep. Let's make a move.
Good call. We can always come back later if we've forgotten something.
Unless we run out of fucking time.
A new day.
God, I'm
So
worried about the time management.
2 days have come by. Yes.
Mhm. Okay. God, the chocolate emporium. We do have different. I guess we really do have to like figure out what is important to investigate. Oh no. Okay. We should go see the flower girl
Yeah,
because
we
that is the
should.
next obvious lead.
Yes.
Wait, we can just go here. That doesn't take a day.
Oh, that does. Yeah. I mean, do we want to? I mean, we are criminals at this point in our lives.
We're criminals. Let's
We're already
go.
criminals.
Oh, customers!
Ah, hello? Is this the office of Renard Volps?
Ah, it's you two!
Oh
Mousy, what are you doing
my
here?
god.
Oh, this is where I work. See, R&M, Renard and Mousy. Monsieur Renard Volps and I carry out all sorts of investigations together. Although, to be completely honest, it's normally Monsieur Volps who chooses which cases to take on.
I see. Well then, can we speak with Monsieur Volps?
Oh, I'm afraid that won't be possible. See, Monsieur Volps is on vacation right now. He's visiting his father in England.
England?
But he is set to return in a week or two. Maybe you could come back then?
That's no good for us. Our case will be over by then.
There's nothing to be done about it. I suppose we'll have to come back later.
Damn. I guess that's why that didn't take a day. That was interesting.
Artemy now wonders if he relates to Don Quixote because he wants to be Don Quixote with an assistant.
Oh.
Because it sounds like there is this thing. There's this story that he's trying to do. Like Don Quixote is doing, but obviously he's like trying to be like he's fake. Whatever. Okay, let's go to the flower place before I start mulling on this and be wrong, completely wrong.
The pair arrive at Les Halles Market. Vendors and buskers, performers and thieves, bourgeoisies and peasants all bustle from place to place. Prince Juan said that he met a flower girl here. 𝐒𝐄, I think he said her name was.
There's a swan with flowers over there. There's a swan over there.
There's a
Do you think
swan!
that's her?
I think so. It's possible that she knows the murderer, or even that she is the murderer herself, so we should probably act with tact and finesse.
Excuse me, Mademoiselle Lowerf lady, I would like a...
Tact, Spowerson, tact! We've been over this! I'm just gonna speak normally. Good day, messieurs. Are you interested in purchasing a flower?
Yes, I would like to purchase a rose from lady.
I'm afraid that I'm out of roses. I sold my last one a week ago. Perhaps you would be satisfied with a chrysanthemum instead.
'Tis a beautiful flower from a fair maiden.
Please don't mind Spowerson. He fell out of his nest as a baby and has said dumb things ever since.
Bahonkers. I'm sorry.
Thank you for demonstrating, Spowerson.
Hey.
Let me introduce myself. I am J.J. Falcon, defense attorney. Are you Mademoiselle 𝐒𝐄? That's right. Catherine Marie 𝐒𝐄. I suppose you're here to talk about the royal assassination attempt. How did you know? I'm no fool, monsieur. I know that a rose I sold was used as the murder weapon. To be honest, I'm surprised it's taken so long for someone to directly question me. The Parisian police seem to have a habit of missing obvious leads. So do you mind if we ask you a couple of questions? Business is slow. Please, ask away. Mademoiselle, you mentioned that you sold your last rose a week ago. Who did you sell it to? The person who brought the rose. I didn't catch his name, but he was a charming red fox.
Sounds like Juan.
I met him around a week ago on the 6th. We talked for a little while about the usual things, you know, like how everyone seems to be in debt these days. Then he bought a rose and left. I hear that the fox is on trial, but to be honest, monsieur, I don't think he's guilty. Oh? And why's that? Well... Actually, never mind. It's just a gut feeling. Mademoiselle, it just so happens that we're defending this particular fox in the 𝐒𝐄 𝐒𝐄. If you have something to say that could prove his innocence, now would be the best time to let us know. I'm sorry, messieurs, I can't. Wait, Mademoiselle 𝐒𝐄, wait up! Tam.
We fucked up. Oh no. Nice
I
display
scared
of tact
myself
and
off.
finesse. You scared her off.
This one obviously knows something crucial about the case. We need to get to the bottom of whatever it is.
Agreed, but I don't think she'll be in a mood to tell us anything else. I know. We don't... Why don't we try acting like a little more tact and finesse next time?
Hush. Okay.
Well...
So we've looked everywhere obvious.
So he... does have...
So we can look into the chocolate. Or we could go look at the library to try to learn more about the royal family. Oh, we can return here. For free.
We can. Oh, for free.
That's strange. I don't see any sign of the flower girl.
Yeah, probably because you scared her off with that crazy tact and finesse strategy, dude.
Well, maybe you scared her off with your horrendous and inappropriate flirting technique.
I'll have you know that I can flirt like a peacock in a tail fanning mode.
We really don't have time for this discussion. Let's just continue our investigation. Elsewhere, pardon me. Alright. Chocolate or library?
Chocolate or library? I kind of want to do the chocolate because it was at a place within the crime. Finding information about the guy could give us a biased opinion, but
That's true. Plus, I feel like we're more likely to learn this stuff at the trial if need be. Even if it kind of catches us off guard, I feel like we could adapt to that.
yeah.
Right now we need stuff we can use. Hello, sir.
Whoa, welcome to Lander Haskell's chocolate. Finest Belgian chocolate in all Aviary. I'm Langer Hagestock, a family of this own establishment.
And I am J.J. Falcon, defense attorney. Good day, monsieur.
Oh, lawyers, very fancy. I must say I must dreamed of being a lawyer. Well, funny story. You see, when I was a young boy, I befriended the son of a Aryan. Falcon, you have to help me.
What is it?
It's the smell, Falcon. It's overpowering me. It's demanding that I lay waste to the shop.
For pity's sake, restrain yourself, Sparrowson.
Oh, ultimate rendling not I. So you the mysterious here to buy? Yes.
No. Actually on business, monsieur.
Business.
First things first, we believe that this chocolate wrapper originated from your shop. Are we correct?
Yes, that's indeed the trademark of Haskell's wrapper for genuine Belgium Hill-esque chocolate. This was almost certainly bought with this various establishment.
Very good. With that established, there is something else we wish to ask, Monsieur 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐿.
He's not gonna know who bought a piece of fucking chocolate. But maybe he could.
Can you tell us who bought the chocolate that was contained in this wrapper, Monsieur 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐿𝐶𝐿?
I'm afraid not, messieurs. It's just because I'm not confidentiality. I'll doubt it for the factor. You understand that's because I couldn't possibly know that. I couldn't possibly know. I thought elephants never forget. My memory is impeccable, monsieur. But you must understand that I have a dozen customers a day. There's hundreds of people who could have potentially got that particular item.
So your memory is good, but you need further information. If we were to give you the description and name of a person, would you be able to tell us whether they purchased something from you?
Oh, yes. I could do that, monsieur.
Let me think. Who to ask about? I'm about to click every single one. Did you buy this?
Click the frog. The dead frog. I'm so curious.
Have you ever served a flower-selling swan named Catherine Marie Signe?
Oh, monsieur.
What are you thinking, Falcon?
I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest. If she were the chocolate fiend, then our investigation would have become much simpler, but since she's not, let me think. Who to ask about?
The dog?
Yeah, I think after this one I'm gonna ask about. Because if he ate the chocolate's poisonous to dogs.
Chocolate is poisonous to dogs.
Have you ever served Juan Cuerdo, the Prince of Spain?
A Prince of Spain? No, monsieur.
Well, that's good to hear. A clue would have turned up a dead end if our own client turned up a chocolate fiend.
I did once serve the Princess of Mali, if that has any help. You see, I met this girl while hiking in the Himalayas.
Please stop. Let me think. What to ask about? Have you ever served a member of the Royal Guard with the name of Major Howell?
No, monsieur.
Shit. Are you sure?
Just monsieur. I've served many soldiers, but I don't recall seeing a major here in recent memory.
What does that mean, Falcon? Have we lost our lead?
Not
Not necessarily, it just means that Major Howell didn't buy the chocolate that may have killed him. There's still the possibility that someone bought the chocolate for him. That's our lead, that's who we want to find.
I did once serve a high-ranking official in the British Army who was off in Zimbabwe, if you want to hear that story.
No, I don't want to hear that story.
Monsieurs, I'm growing tired of this endless inquiries. Maybe you should come back another day.
You know, Falcon, it's possible we haven't encountered the chocolate fiend yet. Rather than coming back here every day and making aimless guesses, we should wait until we have someone specific in mind.
You might have a point, Svarison. Thank you for your time, Monsieur Hoshok. We shall return when our investigation has progressed a little.
Anytime, Monsieurs.
Shit. A new day. Occasionally special cinematic scenes marked by an exclamation mark will pop up on the map screen.
Huh?
These cinematic scenes are only available for one day before disappearing, but they take no time to visit. Their viewing is entirely optional. What?
Huh? Oh, cinematic scene.
A storm is brewing, my brother. Word of the royal assassination attempt has spread. The proletariats grow confident. The bourgeoisie are cowering. It won't be long before we have rioting. And then a revolution. Damn. Okay.
Okay, so those were foxes, but I
That
mean,
was
revolution's
interesting.
based.
Oh,
Most of the
it's gonna take a
time,
day to
sometimes
visit
people don't do
this.
good.
Shit, how many days has it been?
That's a good question.
I think we have to visit the library, and I think we have to pray that we can then go back to the Chocolate Emporium, because it has to be the library. We have visited literally everywhere else.
Yeah, because the one of the places is quite literally the place that we need to be for the trial.
Yeah.
Here for a little light reading, are we?
Not quite, Sparrison. I'm following the hunting beagle's advice.
Don't eat poison pork.
The other piece of advice, that if we want to learn about a member of royalty, we should hit the library.
Oh, that makes sense. Say, Falcon, I've been meaning to ask, since we're in a library. Are you a classic literature fan, or do you prefer modern?
I like modern novels. Have you read The Three Musketeers yet? It has heaps of romance, intrigue, and action. You would love it, Sparrison.
Don't patronize me, Falcon. Of course I've read The Three Musketeers. Despite its contrived narrative turns, I enjoyed the novel's scathing critic of current socio-political climate.
Wow, that's quite an insightful review. Wait a minute, you just memorized that single sentence to sound well read, didn't you?
Maybe.
Would you, Monsieurs, mind lowering?
Nathan.
I could hear you squawking from the other side of the...
Oh, my apologies, Monsieur.
Wait, you're a librarian, aren't you?
Not the Library of the Lions.
An astute observation. Yes, Monsieur. As the only quiet person in the library, I am surely the library.
Well, now that you have my attention, my friend and I wanted to ask you something.
I do? Oh, right, I do. I borrowed this book from a friend. What can you tell us about it?
Don Quixote of La Mancha? It's a classic, everybody has read it.
Yeah, everybody, but those of us who haven't.
I'm not gonna sit here and summarize a great work of literature for two imbeciles too lazy to read.
Not what I expect you to, Monsieur. But what can you tell us about the physical book itself?
This particular book didn't come from any library, if that's what you're asking. See, no library stamp or card. I assume it was acquired from a bookshop, a French bookshop, if the French translation and publishing information wasn't a giveaway.
I see, thank you.
Did you have any questions, or can I get back to work?
seem like a scholarly, well-read individual. I'm sure you're up to date on geopolitical news and the like.
I don't need your praise. Spit out whatever imbecilic questions you have in the back of your throat.
Well, we understand that the Spanish throne is currently under dispute. Can you give us a brief rundown on who the contenders are?
What trivial questions? Even an elementary school child has the name of the heirs to every throne in Europe.
No, not anymore. Yeah, but for the sake of those children who slept through that class, can you refresh our memories?
Very well. Pay attention because I'm not repeating. The current reigning monarch of Queen of Spain is Regnant Isabella II, house of daughter of King Ferdinand VII. God,
I'm not good with Roman numerals either.
Roman numerals. Upon her death, the crown will likely fall to King Consort Duke of Cadiz. Although it is certainly possible that an immediate stake a claim. However, the Queen's position is currently being disputed by the Carlists heading up for the Count of Montemolin. I hope that answers your question.
Did you catch all of that, Sparrowson?
Not a word.
And so we're actually interested in the Prince Juan Cuerdo of Spain. I don't think I heard that name in your explanation.
A prince? Juan Cuerdo? Is that what you said, Monsieur? I think you've been misinformed. There's no current Prince of Spain. I'm not even sure Cuerdo is his real name. It's certainly no lie of any Spanish monarchy.
How strange.
What does that mean, Falcon?
Well, one thing is for sure, our client is not the Prince of Spain. Maybe he's a delusional lunatic, or perhaps he's involving us in some sort of con. We don't have long before the trial, but it may be in our best interest to confront Prince Juan directly and get some answers.
Right. You two are done chit-chatting?
Don't worry, Monsieur. I think we are all done here. Thanks for your time.
Then I bid you a good day.
Interesting. Okay, so we can go confront him.
We can go confront him. What if the mouse had the chocolate? We didn't ask him about the mouse.
We weren't able to. We'd have to come back with someone specific in mind. Could have been the mouse.
But this might be our last day.
Yeah, oh wait, shit. Now this does have... This didn't have a timer before.
Yeah, it's because
so either we ask
talk to
about the
guy.
chocolate, or we go confront the fox. Fuck. Let's see if there's anything new here.
Oh, hello again.
Hi, Mousy.
Is there any sign of Monsieur Volps?
No, not yet. He's still vacationing.
No, he's not.
Come back next week.
There's something going on here. I think we have to go interrogate our fox friend.
Okay.
I feel like the chocolate is important.
I think it is, but we don't know who.
Yeah.
We can't obviously just spam through the book.
You again, visiting hours are over. Come back later.
I have no time for your quibbling, Monsieur. Stand aside.
You can't talk to me like
I
that.
will talk to you however damn well I please.
Bitch.
I most certainly can. We have reason to believe that you are housing a suspect under false pretenses. That is a direct violation of statutes 204B and 488C of the French Criminal Code of Justice. Failure to comply with our request may result in you, yes you, Monsieur, being held directly responsible for any consequential legal action.
Alright. No need to break out the legalists on me. I'll go.
Not the legalese.
Legalese.
Wow, fucking. How did you memorize those criminal codes?
Memorize? Come on, Sparrows, and learn how to bluff.
Oh my god. Ah, Senor Falcon, it's so good to see you again. You have some good news about my case, I hope.
I know that you're not a prince.
Confront politely, confront angrily.
Dan, help me out. I have no idea.
I don't know either. I know for a fact that in Don Quixote, if you confronted him angrily, he would try to kill you. Anyways, he would just try to fight you. So I think politely would be.
Alright, let's play maybe into his delusion a little. Listen, Juan, in order to maximize our chances of a successful trial, I need to know every bit of information. I can't work with half-truths. If you tell me one thing and the prosecution's evidence tells me another, then we're both in trouble.
I'm afraid I don't quite follow, senor.
Do you want me to spell it out? I know that you are not the Prince of Spain. I know that your name is not Juan Cuerdo.
Where is this coming from? I assure you, senor, that I am I claim to be.
If you want your trial to be a farce, then you don't need my help. Come, Sparrowson, we're leaving.
Wait, calm yourself, motherfucking, I'll reveal it. Oh. did you say monsieur? What happened to your Spanish accent? Your suspicions are well placed. Juan Cuerdo is not my real name. I am not a Spanish prince. That was just a persona I concocted for my purpose of getting arrested.
What?
What the
Why would
fuck?
you want to get arrested? Why would you want to get arrested?
You're putting me in a difficult position, monsieur. If I tell you the full story, I would be putting someone else in danger. How about this? I'll tell you a story.
Dude, I'm kind of
I like stories.
I'm kind of stupid if you're expecting me to figure this one out. Christ.
There was a girl, a mademoiselle, with a great deal of debt. Everyone has...
Everyone
Oh,
has
sorry.
a debt these days, Monsieur.
Indeed, but this particular mademoiselle was in debt to a very powerful man. And that man wished to collect.
Wait a damn minute. The debt. The flower girl talked about debt that she talked with him about. Debt.
The mademoiselle by no means has of paying, so the man offered her a deal. Murder this man, and I will forget what you owed. Refuse, and I will reap what I owe your parents. With no alternative options, the mademoiselle accepted. But another man, gallant knight with the foolish, archaic notions of chivalry. Oh, you're one of these bastards. Heard the mademoiselle. He is Don Quixote. The knight knew the murder, but he saw a way to take the fall at the mademoiselle. Do you understand what I'm saying, monsieur?
That the swan actually killed the guy.
Maybe.
I'm
But
thinking that she couldn't go through with it. Not fully. I'm thinking that she probably thinks that she maybe killed him. But that chocolate is the actual murder weapon.
Yeah.
So we still don't know who did the chocolate, but he's pretty much taking the fall for the girl. I understand, Monsieur. To be honest, it wasn't the subtlest of allegories.
Storytelling was never my strong suit. But I'm glad you're seeing it from my perspective. Hopefully that sheds some light on the situation. If I may ask, oh, sorry.
If I may ask, Monsieur, why did you not just go to the police with the information that you had?
The police are not always an option. This is a man that when the justice system itself is a problem.
I'll let you know when I figure it out, Monsieur.
Dwell on it. Perhaps we could talk about something else in the meantime.
What is your real name?
What's in a name? It's just an empty label, a vapid reflection of who we really are. Today I am Juan Cuerdo of Spain. Tomorrow I am Bruno Rare, a pauper living under a bridge of sin. That doesn't change who I am or what I do.
That didn't really answer my question.
No, I suppose it didn't. As you are a smart bird, Monsieur Falcon, I suspect you already know my real name. Don K. No, it's the Vulpes, dude.
That's why he's on vacation.
Yeah.
And that's why I was wondering why that was a fox on there.
And plus, the mouse was his assistant. He came to us for help.
You are Renard Volpe's private investigator.
Very astute, and you're a Monsieur fucking private defense attorney. But that wasn't always it. Wasn't your name, Monsieur Falcon. Just like me, you don't know. You know how to adopt a new persona on a whim. You changed your name, Falcon? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. This isn't about me, Juan. Renard. Monster. We're trying to uncover the truth here. Falcon, what past are you hiding?
Falcon, what past? Of course. So, what truth is that you're attempting to uncover, man?
Don't have any more questions for you, Juan. I think we've learned all that we can for now.
Really? I don't feel like we've learned very much.
Oh, Monsieur Falcon, before I forget. Could you find Masky and ask him whether the birds have successfully flown to... Could you... Why am I so shit at... Could you find Masky and ask him whether the birds have flown south for the winter?
The birds have flown south. What is that, some sort of code?
Something like that. But rest assured, Monsieur, that does not directly pertain to the case.
Well, if we have time, we'll be sure to let Mousy know. Let's make a move, Spowerson. Trial day is approaching.
Right.
Shit. Okay. I really have no idea how many days we have left.
Let's go back to Mousy and talk to him, since... Oh, we can go to everyone. Well, we'll accept the Palace of Justice.
Let's go. Here real quick. We need to tell Mousy.
Falcon, what are you doing? It's trial day. We have a Spanish prince to defend.
Oh, right. What was I thinking? Shit!
Oh, really? We can't?
Oh, no. We fucked up, bro. Okay.
We did something.
Once again, Falcon and Sparrowson find themselves waiting outside the doors of the Tribunal de Grand Instance, wholly unprepared.
You know what? We're just gonna defend the fuck out of this dude.
We're gonna defend the fuck out of this man.
Are you feeling nervous?
Yes. Of course I'm nervous. We have learned. What have we learned about Prince Juan? What do we know about the real murderer? Nothing.
Easy there, Falcon. We can do this.
Senor Falcon, I trust everything is in order.
Absolutely. I have every intention of bringing the truth to light in this trial.
Such confidence. Magnificent to see. And the bringing truth to light, you say? An admirable. No more jesting at the imaginary giants.
Oh, you can see, cease your yammering. The door's opening.
Here we go. Buenas suerte, Senora Falcon.
We will.
You're voicing 3 of the people on screen.
Are we ready?
We're ready. Damn, we may have to replay this case if we fucked up that bad, but we got this!
Yeah.
Severin.
Wait, hold on. Let me do this.
Nervous?
Why would I be nervous? I'm not nervous. I'm as calm as a cuckoo. You're the nervous one. This whole courtroom is nervous.
Wow, cool your feathers, Falcon. Terrible. You can't even maintain a stoic facade.
I thought that the trial would be perfect opportunity for you to redeem. But if this is how you act before the trial, Lizzie.
Why, you pompous-tailed posture perfect. Oh, it's a new guy. Oh, the rat or the fox.
It was the foxes talking about revolution.
Order, order, let's all settle down. Court is now in session.
Falcon.
What is it?
Is it me or does primary judge look kind of hairier today?
That's a different judge, the one who resided over Dame Cataline's trial, you doofus.
Oh, still, isn't it a little strange? Isn't it?
A little bit.
It is a little, I suppose.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I was under the impression that Judge Maxime would be residing over this case. Where is he? Judge Maxime has gone on temporary sick leave due to a terrible accident with a flight of stairs that totally wasn't orchestrated. But rest assured, assessors, protector, defense, and members of the jury, that I am more than qualified to fill his shoes. Without further ado, let's get this show underway. This is the trial of Prince 𝐒𝐄 who stands accused of murdering Major Howell and of conspiring to murder the king himself. Roll call. The defense is present and ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Good, very good. I expect this to be a nice, speedy trial. I don't want to see this dragged out by technicalities and bureaucracy.
Well, like you said, Your Honor, I expect that once the court sees overwhelming evidence, the trial will be over in 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
He's just messing with your head, Falcon. Keep it together.
So we're all on the same page? Excellent. Prosecutor, please call your first witness to the stand.
Very well. I'll call the police officer investigated the crime scene and call upon Inspector 𝐓𝐇𝐄
I think I need to BRB real quick. Also, I
No.
really hope this man gives us something to poke at, because otherwise we're kind of screwed.
Yeah, it would kind of be. Well, we'll have to replay it. How are you guys doing, chat? What's going on? Don't mind my scratchy voice. My voice has gotten really scratchy by doing the voices. Hold on. Where is Swan's chat? There you are. I see you now. Hydrate. I don't have water in me. Fuck. I do have a cat. What are you doing? Bubs. Bubbies. Bubbles. Bunkus. Baloops. Man. I have some cosmic brownies, but I'm trying to think if I want to have cosmic brownies or Reese's. Hydrate, Sir Jades. I'll get some sink water. I'll be right back. There, I got some sink water. I'm trying to do something, but my brain cannot handle. So how is everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing fine. I hope everyone's doing fantastic. I am suffering. Not really, but more just mentally. Because I'm trying to do some building stuff. For what server? Not going to tell you. Could it be Obex? Could be a new thing. Who knows? But I'm building.
Did I just hear you say guilty?
No, I said building.
Oh, building. Okay, sorry. I could barely hear you through my headphones. Like, when I came in the room, I just heard your voice, and I'm like, what is he saying?
I'm guilty.
You're guilty. Take me away.
Take me away.
Okay, let's see if we cannot win ourselves this bird trial.
Bird
Step
trial.
up to the stand, Inspector, and recite the oath. You know, the very honorable oath that I myself will uphold.
I swear to speak without hatred and without fear to tell the whole truth and nothing but truth. Please recite your name and occupation for the court record. My name is Inspector Justice Vatari. I am a servant of the Scratch, the gutter rat. Now I'll move, Inspector. We all heard that monologue before.
Damn, bro.
Wow, 𝐒𝐄 really has a speaker, isn't he?
Now, can you tell us what you witnessed the morning of the 7th of...
Okay, let's just review our evidence. Okay, so 44th page was found in the garden, or the 44th page was found in the garden.
Yeah.
By the west entrance. Okay, which means he was around there. He had to have been. We have the rose. The thorns of the rose were supposedly coated in poison. We have the chocolate. And we know that if he was a part of the King's Guard, we know he passed through there. Okay, we have, like, nothing. Okay.
We're fucked.
We're fucked.
Of course.
At 10 o'clock in the morning, I was called to the Louvre Grande Gallery, one of the King's Order Guards.
Did he just say o'clock?
There I saw Prince Juan, King Luis Felipe, and the corpse of Major Howe with a rose in his hand and about 24 citizens. The citizens of the king himself all attested to seeing Major Howe taking the rose from Prince Juan's hand and then dropping dead.
And what did the morgue uncover upon examination, sir?
The coroner determined it was absolute certainty that Major died of a poison. Aside from a prick upon the finger, there was no sign of external harm to Howe's. Therefore, the poison rose must be the cause of death.
Putting the pieces together, then... I have no further questions.
Damn, I was hoping that the coroner's report would determine that the guy died from a freak heart attack or something.
That would make some for a particularly speedy trial, wouldn't it? But no, we aren't so lucky.
He has a cane! I didn't notice that.
Got a cane.
Something else must be amiss of this old bird's testimony.
Right, I'll tear it apart. Your Honor, I wish to cross-examine the witness. Falcon, wasn't it? Don't waste the court's time. A high-ranking police officer would never lie on the witness stand, except he would. I wouldn't accuse the inspector of lying. I just want to make sure that every base is properly covered. This sounds like pointless nitpicking to me, but I'll allow it for now. Go on, Falcon, do your cross-examination. Okay. 10 o'clock in the morning, I was called to the Louvre's Grand Gallery by a royal guard, where I saw Prince Juan, King Louis Felipe, the corpse of Major Howe with a rose in hand, 24 citizens. Died of poisoning. I feel like the time, slightly. It's maybe a little... But they had the whole travel plan, right? They moved through the place.
Yeah.
10 o'clock is a little early. Maybe. I don't know. The other thing that the citizens is something we never really...
Yeah. We just got that porcupine that was just like, here, I know a guy, and it turns out to be the guy that we're trying to help.
Yeah.
Unless he knows something, and that's why the porcupine was like, fuck this. He's innocent.
10 o'clock, you say?
You're right, 10 o'clock. Yeah, let's not, like, fucking...
From the time you were called, how long did it take you to arrive at this crime scene?
What, 5 minutes? I happened to be in the neighborhood palace roller at the time, so it's a simple journey.
And I'm guessing that Major Howell would have been dead for around 10 minutes by the time you arrived.
That'd be a fair estimate. Plenty of time for bad guys to slip away, huh?
That's definitely a possibility. I don't think the court would appreciate my wild speculations there. I don't think so. Okay. Inspector, you say that there were around 24 citizens, all of whom attest to seeing my client deliver the poisoned rose.
Oh boy, when you put it like that, our situation does seem a little dire, doesn't it?
I know.
Correct. We correctly precisely 22 testimonies, and there were no major inconsistencies. I mean, do they know what type of poisoning?
What exactly did they say? I would like some further details. What exactly did the testimonies say?
Each citizen attested to seeing that the king and his entourage approaching the new painting in the Grande Gallery. They each heard the king deliver a short speech, which had designed objective progress in societal improvements. With some applause, then Prince Juan stepped out of the crowd and approached the king with a rose in hand. Each person that saw Major Hal take the rose from the prince, and each person saw Major Hal probably drop dead.
I see.
Some of the descriptions of the men's death were quite graphic. He convulsed, twisted, and spasmed, said one. His mouth frothed like a rabid lunatic, said another.
Thank you, Inspector. I think we get the picture. I don't want to question their trustworthiness necessarily.
Yeah, I think asking about the poisoning.
Inspector, you say that the coroner determined with certainty that Major Howell was killed by poison.
Correct. He stated the signs and symptoms were textbook. There is no possibility his death was natural.
That is the $100 question. Did the coroner mention specifically what kind of poison it was?
He was not certain. At first, the coroner positioned that it was a plant-borne poison, like that of an aconite flower. But when we learned how fast the typical of aconite, he suggested that maybe he had...
It was the chocolate.
Oh, and maybe there was wolfsbane and chocolate.
Newly engineered poison, you say? Where are you from? So this is a deliberate assassination.
Indeed. Yeah, how is he poisoned?
How exactly was Major Howell poisoned? What was the delivery mechanism?
His finger was pricked by a poisoned rose. He even commented out loud before seconds before dying. All 22 citizens who witnessed the murder attested to seeing and hearing.
Was there any possibility that he was poisoned by something else?
What an absurd thing to ask to do. You just heard that 22 people saw a victim prick his finger and die.
Do I need to give this speech about, correlation and causation? Because I will.
What are you suggesting? That a prick finger has no relation to poisoning?
It has to be. There has to be no relation, otherwise we're kind of fucked, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like it because of the fact that... Also, if he was holding the rose, wouldn't he have got too?
Well, he wasn't pricked, necessarily.
Yeah, but still. We might just have to full send it.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I don't doubt that Major Howell was poisoned, but I do doubt that the rose was the cause.
Unbelievable. A tall buffoon can fail to draw a... JJ, it's tempting to sit here and lecture you on basic cause of effect,
Except you're not.
and discussion painlessly.
You lecture me on cause and effect, and I'll lecture you on causation.
As causing you to fuck you up.
Inspector, please tell the defense that you found traces of poison on the thorn itself. That should alleviate all doubts that the rose was, in fact, the poison.
He's about to tell us that they didn't.
Actually, I can't tell him that. Yeah. Wow, didn't do a thorough case, buddy, didn't you?
Damn, bro.
I dread to ask, but why not?
What? Bitch!
We didn't check the rose for traces of poison. It's just see obvious the rose caused the poisoning, given
Given the timing, oh, we're not gonna, double check before
also
we maybe hang someone.
poison.
Bro, dude, you actual... The incompetency. I swear to God.
Well then, now would be a good time to make a test. Here's a marvelous thought. We prick the finger of the defendant with a rose.
With the rose? You're gonna just want to kill him?
And there is no poison on the rose? Then Sir Juan lives, and he is free to go.
I mean,
If the rose is poisoned, the prince dies, and that's okay, because the punishment...
Bro. A marvelous suggestion. What is this, a witch trial? This isn't America, sub.
yeah.
That's not how we do things here.
Calm your feathers, JJ. It was clearly a joke.
Bitch, you're not one to joke. I know.
We are far more humane ways of testing for poison. I'm sure the inspector will perform his duty with due diligence.
He didn't do it before. Why the hell would he do it now?
Actually, we won't be able to test the rose for poison at all.
Why is that?
Given the dangerous nature of the flower, it was destroyed by police force. We burned it to ashes.
So essentially, you're attempting to,
So they literally
put
fucked
someone
over
away
evidence.
with a flower that they no longer have, that they cannot confirm that had poison.
He can't be tried.
You
Right?
literally,
Because they
bro,
destroyed
you
the
don't got
evidence.
shit, bro. They didn't confirm that there was poison on it, so they didn't confirm that it was the flower, which means that, the murder that they all seemingly saw cannot be proved to have happened. They can be like, oh, it makes sense, but they literally can't prove it. You have no idea. This man could have just coincidentally died around this time. Like, these fucking dumbasses. No wonder the dude was like, the legal system's kind of the fucking problem. Look at them! Look at them! Such unprofessionalism? You mean such incompetence and, completely jeopardizing this entire trial?
Oh, dear God.
I'm so mad. I'm so just angry.
Such
I
unprofessionalism.
will show you unprofessionalism. Do you want to go outside right now? Just...
You wanna fight, motherfucker?
Bro. If we have no way to know whether the rose was poisoned, then this whole trial ought to be called into question.
Nice try, JJ, but through the process of... we can still guess that with absolute certainty that the rose was poisoned.
Process of elimination is not absolute certainty, you goddamn pigeon. No, that's actually an insult to pigeons. I'm so sorry, Dan. No, I'm sorry. No!
Aww.
No, Dan, I'm sorry. I was trying to think of bird-related insults, and I couldn't think. No, Dan, I'm sorry.
Duck.
Duck. Let's insult the ducks instead. You duck!
You duck.
You duck.
You fuck. Duck.
Oh my god.
In other words, there's something else in the crime scene that could have caused the poisoning.
I'm about to show you a fucking chocolate wrapper, bro. Wrong! There was something else at the crime scene that could have contained the poison. Something the investigative force blindly overlooked. Have some
Not
chocolate.
chocolate.
Look at this.
What am I supposed to be looking at?
It is the paper wrapper to a piece of chocolate. It was found in Lever, the Salle de Tilbury, to be precise, and we can date its consumption to the day of the incident.
You're not suggesting...
That Major Hal ate a piece of poisoned chocolate moments before he died? I most certainly am. Intriguing, pretty convincing. You gained a little favor with the jury. We've almost used up all of our evidence. Not all of it, but
Did you see the run around this crime scene for yourself, Inspector?
The police force does not have the time nor resources to Crash at a crime scene.
Or, you know, the nostrils of Sparrowson. I'm sorry, that man just honed in.
In other words, you overlooked it. Astounding, unprofessional.
The prosecution is right to be disgusted. What a disgraceful display, Inspector!
I offer my apologies, Your Honor.
I don't want your apologies. I want you to do your damn job properly. Get off the witness podium before I kick you off myself.
As you wish to take my lead. Until next time, messieurs. So let me get this straight. The chocolate wrapper was found at the crime scene.
Correct.
And you have reason to believe that was consumed on the day of the incident?
I do. I have an expert food tasting witness who is willing to testify if need be.
You have a foodie witness? I don't recall anyone like that. Who on earth are you talking about, Falcon? Oh, I see. But do you know for certain how...
Well, that is a fact that we are still investigating.
I see. And do you have evidence that the chocolate was in fact poison?
Again, that is something that may require a little more time to definitively prove.
So then, in actuality, you do not have evidence that Major Howe consumed some poisoned chocolate.
You don't have evidence that he was poisoned by the rose either, dude, so I think we're on
Also,
equal...
chocolate is poisonous to dogs.
We're literally on equal footing right here.
Instead, you have a solitary piece of rubbish that you plucked straight out of the gutter.
Actually, I plucked it from an urn. Thank you very much.
That's weak even for you, JJ.
You're fucking weak, bro. You're literally arguing with a rose that we don't even have anymore that isn't proven to have been poisoned.
Let's move things along. I have another witness that I would like to summon.
I want to summon you out of this fucking room.
He's a man who claims to have an excellent view of people going in and out of the lair at the time of the incident.
Our hedgehog friend. No? Okay.
I call upon Monsieur Toussaint Kingsley.
Could the witness please approach the stand and recite the oath?
Who the fuck are you? Hello, hello, hello. Well, we never met him.
I know. If we get a new profile, I swear. He makes me think of Rubino.
Hello. Alright, the oath. I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Please state your name and full name of occupation to the court record.
My name is Toussaint Kingsley, and I'm
He's a kingfisher, or whatever that bird is.
A person who fishes, so you're like a fisherman.
Oh, yeah, that's how it is? I thought the French justice system was...
I beg your pardon.
Here comes Tonslit Kingsley, the kingfisher. Clearly he must be a fisherman, because didn't you hear? All kingfishers are fishermen.
While you were carrying a fishing rod.
And a man not carrying a fishing rod, real beaten without being branded as a fisherman?
Oh my god, bro.
What the fuck is happening?
This man.
Look! The prosecutor is carrying a riding crop. Clearly he must be a horse jockey.
Oh, for pain's
Why
sake.
do you have a riding crop, actually?
Why does he? Yeah.
Fine. We can let...
Thank you.
Actually, why do you carry a riding crop, Severin? I've never seen you ride a horse.
I don't know, JJ. Why do you think 30-something-year-old men with no health problems carry a cane?
This is veering quite far off the course. Could the prosecution please get back to his questions? Why do you, Your Honor, carry a gavel?
Of course, Your Honor. Monsieur Kingsley is you were nearby the Lavar at the time of the...
Yeah, I was sitting up on the railings.
La Pompe des Arts and the new bridge that's just stone throws from the Lord Vay's south entrance.
South entrance.
Yeah, he came from the flower. That's right.
What were you doing at the time of the incident?
I was fishing.
Fishermen's. Am I right? Kingfishers, wow. So you just have plenty of opportunity to see these people who enter and exit. Tell us what. Aw.
Well, the Lord was busy. It was a busy place. Naturally, I saw a lot of people. But at 9 a.m., I saw the King Louis Philippe himself enter the building. He was surrounded by his entourage, of course. Then around 9:30, I saw a shifty-looking fox looking around the entrance. He was not there.
Your Honor, I object to the witness's use of the term shifty-looking. It's a vague and biased description.
No, really, he was super shifty, and I saw him rubbing his paws and cackling gleefully. Then I saw him take out this rose and carefully
Rub a stem of a rose, you say, as if. Perhaps.
Well, Monsieur, I shouldn't really speculate.
Of course, it was wrong for me to take such a leading question.
But yeah, it definitely looked like he was putting some sort of powder on.
Powder.
Powder on stem, though.
Wow, even I wasn't expecting such a bold mission.
𝐒𝐄 shut the fuck up.
Members of the court, it sounds like we have a direct witnessing a defendant readying the murder weapon.
You still cannot prove that that was the murder weapon. You can speculate all you want, but at the end of the day, this is kind of bullshit.
The defense claims that the rose was never poisoned, and here we have a man who's his own eye. I spell perjury.
You do?
No question. He saw a shifty-looking criminal writing. It's not believable.
I think you might be right. I wonder if I have any evidence that calls Tussin's story into doubt. Your Honor, I would like to cross-examine the witness. Really? This nonsense again? You just heard the witness directly describe your client readying poison on a rose. What is there to question? Well, he didn't say what he was wearing or anything of the sort. He just said he was a fox, bro. Like, there's a lot of foxes around here, I bet. You know, you're a fox, ain't you? Actually, let's double check. Are you a fox? A snappy judge who seems eager to wrap up trials as quickly as possible. What's this guy's problem? Okay, we don't know if he's a fox. A fisherman in denial. Oh my god. An arrogant ass. Works at the local library. It's okay, I can call him an ass when I'm being literal. Okay. A swan who works as a flower seller in Les Thalla's market, soft-spoken. What is she hiding? Lord only knows. Anyway. Okay. Ugh, fine, do your thing. Go on, Falcon. Go make a fool out of yourself. Damn, bro. Chill the fuck out. Okay. So that's a bridge.
Mm-hmm.
If he was fishing, wouldn't he have been more focused on fishing than watching people?
I don't know, fishing's boring. I could see someone just walking up.
Sure.
King's entourage entered the front of the building, then around 9:30 I saw a shifty-looking fox lurking around the entrance. He was not lurking around, he was in the garden.
Mm-hmm. We'll question this one and then we'll do that one. And if that is wrong, we'll question the powder.
Okay.
Monsieur Kingsley, you claim that you saw a shifty-looking fox.
Yep, super mega shifty.
All foxes are shifty-looking. There must be at least 100 foxes in Paris. How do you know that the fox you saw was Prince Juan?
Well, he was wearing a swab hat and that hanged low over his eyes. I hear that's how they wear them in Spain. I'm not much of a fashion expert, but the rest of his outfit looked quite out of place for the French winter.
Is that all you're going by? His fashion sense?
Ugh, I nearly forgot. I heard him called by a passerby Senor, and I thought that was peculiar.
Shit. No, that's him, alright. No. Monsieur Kingsley, you say that you were sitting among the railings of the Pont des Arts on the morning of the incident.
Yep.
Monsieur Kingsley, you had a good view of the Laveure's south entrance, didn't you?
Yep, the Pont des Arts is a great vantage point for seeing the Grand Gallery's side.
What about the other entrances?
The other entrances? You mean like if you're entering from the Tuileries Gardens or the Place des Carousel? No, I couldn't possibly see this from that bridge.
But of course, this isn't relevant.
But it is.
Monzo Kingly witnessed Prince Juan entering this.
What if Prince Juan used another entrance?
What if Prince Juan didn't enter from the south entrance? What if he approached the Lever from...
The Tulips Gardens to the west. Because we found his book.
Tulaire's Gardens to the west?
That's a big what if. Do you have any evidence that Prince Juan entered the Lever to the Tulips Garden?
As a matter of fact, yes I do. I have definite proof that Prince Juan approached from the west, not the south.
Hey, I know what I saw, Monsieur.
You can be deceived, you fisherman.
I'm doubtful too. Go on, JJ. Show us this definitive proof that Prince Juan entered from the Lever from the Tulips Garden.
You're not allowed to use my first name anymore.
JJ.
Look at this.
Book page.
Page 24 of Don Quixote, specifically. It was found just outside the Lever's west entrance.
That proves nothing.
I'm not done yet. Take a look at this.
Don Quixote.
This is the book Prince Juan has been reading in jail since his arrest. I believe he has had it on his person for some time. And yes, page 44 is missing. That was the first thing I checked. You do realize what this means, don't you, Severin? That the defendant was present in Tulaire's Gardens prior to entering the Lever. This also means that in all likelihood, the defendant entered the Lever from the west entrance, not the south. He could not possibly have been seen by Monsieur Kingsley from the Pont des Arts.
What? I know what I saw, Monsieur.
Final theory, Thuggin, but maybe the took a long way around. One can still travel to the Lever's south entrance by walking along the river.
An extra 2 kilometers of walking just to enjoy the pre-murder scenery? Let's not say silly things, 𝐒𝐿.
Okay, maybe the defendant deliberately left the page there to be nation.
Now you're the one who's blindly speculating.
It's not blind speculation. It's a viable hypothesis.
You are fond of logic, aren't you, 𝐒𝐿? Let's talk about Occam's razor. When torn between two seemingly equal hypotheses, we must side with the one that imposes the fewest assumptions. Which of these theories takes fewer assumptions? 1. The page from Prince Juan's book fell out on his way to the Lever's south entrance. 2. Prince Juan deliberately planted the page on the off chance that it would be discovered, then he took the long way round.
How dare you? The nerve in lecturing me on basic philosophical concepts.
I'll stop lecturing you when you stop making such basic mistakes. Monsieur Falcon, please calm yourself. What is the point of all this yammering? The ultimate point is that Toussaint's testimony is fabricated, made up, utter fiction.
No, everything I said is truth.
I suspect that the witness isn't even a fisherman.
I'm not a fisherman.
See, he admits it himself.
That's not what I meant.
Innocent, perhaps. What a twist! You gained a little favor with the jury. Prosecutor, you have something that will put this arrogant Falcon in his place, don't you? Why are you siding with you're clearly biased.
I have a feeling it's because of the fact of, like,
but he's
everything
clearly
going
showing
on.
his hand. He clearly is. Like, I feel like the jury should see this.
Must concede.
You concede?
You concede.
On this point, at least, Falcon's evidence strongly suggests that the key concept of Monsieur Kingsley's testimony is false.
Ugh, no!
That doesn't mean that Prince Juan is innocent, of course. All Falcon has done witness is unreliable.
But I did see something, I really did! Alright, so maybe I didn't exactly see a stripy-looking fox. I made that part up with the story, but I did see a swan lurking around the south entrance of the morning of the murder.
A swan? Do shut up, witness. Your word is mud at this point. How can we possibly trust anything you have to say? Your Honor, Judge Romulus, we're out of time. We're 10 minutes overdue to start on the 𝐒𝐿𝐵 trial. It's that late already. Curses, I was hoping we could have the case wrapped up in a single trial session.
It's a shame, but ultimately inaccurate sentencing is always...
Yes, all right. I don't need to hear your moralizing. I hate moralizing. Court will resume this Friday, the 21st of January at 9 o'clock. Don't be late. Prosecutor, do your damn job. Get this stupid fox a conviction already.
I'll do my best to ensure that justice is served, Your Honor.
This man is clearly fucking biased.
A lot came up in trial, huh?
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Well, something's bothering me. Why would the fisherman guy, Monsieur Kingsley, lie on a witness? Maybe he was coerced, maybe he likes attention. Yeah.
Well, it's possible that he was coerced or bribed.
That's just what I was thinking. Maybe the real murderer Go on.
Let's keep an open mind. Anything is possible at this stage. But to be perfectly honest, something else is bothering me about the trial.
Judge Romulus.
Judge Romulus, he's acting with a shred of professionalism. He's obviously more interested in securing a guilty verdict than he is in discovering the truth. But why?
Maybe he has a vendetta against Spanish royalty.
I'm not so sure. There must be something else at work here.
Excuse me, Monsieur Falcon? Oh, it's this bitch. I'm sorry to bother you, but this letter just arrived. I think
A letter for me, but I wonder why it wasn't sent to my office.
Have you been demoted to core status, Robert? Hush, hush, Mr. Spearson. I don't need your pitiful, but by a first-year dropout. Oh, good. Come back. So what does the letter say, Falcon?
It's a threat. A threat made with cut-out newspaper letters.
Whoa, I didn't know those things actually existed. Let me see. Falcon. Stop your investigation or there will be consequences. Scary.
There's no question this letter originated from Major Howell's murderer. He or she must be aware that we are getting close to uncovering the truth.
Sounds about right. But why would a person write with a cut-out newspaper letters like this?
Masking one's handwriting would be the most common reason, although I can't help but wonder why they would bother since we don't have any handwriting samples to compare it to.
We're still going ahead with the investigation though, right?
Oh yes, absolutely. If a lawyer were deterred every time they received a threatening letter, they would never get any work done. Besides, with only 3 days before the next trial session, we can't afford to be worrying about petty things like this.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Wow, you're right. Let's make those days count.
Shit.
Did the game save? Did we save? Maybe.
I think we saved, maybe.
Maybe. Do we want to keep going?
I don't care either way.
Okay. We can keep going a bit longer. If needed, we could stop before the next trial session.
Yeah, probably right before the next trial we'll stop.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean the next court session, not trial. Anyway.
Yeah.
Words. Okay. Let's think.
I'm gonna get a thinking cosmic brownie. Hold on.
Okay. So it would definitely be useful if we went and we talked with Mousy. I don't think we need to go back there. Talk about important
Yeah, we
is
have-
definitely important, but we need to have someone in mind first, and we don't.
I think we go to Mousy first because of the fact that we need to tell Mousy that the birds are heading south, whatever.
True, right. He did say that. That is actually very important, and that will definitely lead us to the thing. I do want to see if we can stop by and find the bird, though, first.
Mm-hmm.
Since it won't take any time. We need to find her. That's strange. I don't see any sign of the flower girl.
Because you scared her off, boy.
See if we can do the same thing. Alright. Oh, hello again.
Hi, Mousy.
Mousy, we have a message for you. It's from Prince Juan himself.
He wants to know if the birds have flown south for the winter, whatever that means.
Oh, yes, the birds have migrated successfully. But if Prince Juan told you that, then that must mean he trusts you. He must want you to take these. Go on, take them. These are used train ticket stubs. It looks like 2 people took a railway trip to Vienna. Exactly is the point of this, Mousy. Prince Juan said that they would help with the trial. See the names. 𝐒𝐄 𝐅𝐄𝐋𝐋𝐄, 𝐒𝐿. I recognize the surname, but I don't know who these people are. Neither do I, really. Prince Juan just told me to book train tickets for these people and then to make sure they caught the train. And so that's what I did. Strange. I'm not sure exactly how these stubs are supposed to help with the trial. I'll keep hold of them just in case.
Ticket stubs have been added to your evidence folder. He got our parents out.
Yeah.
Let's go, Sparrowson.
Good call.
I didn't read the rest of my line.
Good call.
Okay, so it's Wednesday. We have 2 days. We need to find the bird. We need to find her, like, really fucking badly.
Mm-hmm.
We could go back to Liver, or we can go to the Chocolate Emporium. This is also an option, which I find to be very interesting.
Yeah.
I say we go here. Because then on the last day, if we have someone in mind, we go to the Chocolate Emporium. If we don't, we go here and see what the fuck's up.
Yeah. Okay. We might, yeah, I think at the end, I think chocolate would be a good shot, though.
Mm-hmm. Falcon and Sparrowson once again find themselves in the Palace Carousel just outside the Liver. We might be able to question the Kingfisher here.
So, which exhibitions are we visiting today?
What's the, yeah, it's the south entrance.
I think we found everything of value here we can possibly find. Let's not loiter.
Okay, so where should we get next?
Oh, it's not even
Clearly-
gonna let you do that.
Damn, bro. It looks like that porcupine fellow has left the building.
Did you want to ask him something?
Nothing in particular. I just wanted some more details on this Renard Volpes, but I suppose we'll have to leave it for now. I guess we go to the garden. I think we bothered Monsieur Rubino enough. Let's move elsewhere.
Brother!
Oh, what?
Not yet.
Not just yet. Pass me that map.
God damn it.
Why was this a damn option, bro?
Here, go to... Let us, like, look at shit in the, like, Tibraire.
No, it kicked us out immediately.
God
Why
damn
was
it.
this, like, an option that implied that it was semi-important? We've literally wasted a day.
Probably just to fuck us over.
I'm literally infuriated. Okay, then. That was stupid. I didn't mean to say that. Let us leave. You piece of shit. Okay. What?
I guess we just go back.
I'm about to kick someone's ass. I'm feeling pretty confident about this case. The big picture is coming together nicely. We found 2 train tickets. I'm somewhat relieved that Prince Swan came clean. His secret was putting the whole case in jeopardy. We still got 1 day into the trial, but how to spend it? I suppose we could visit the Liver, or maybe we should just play some cards at 𝐒𝐿𝐄𝐈𝐀𝐄. Is something wrong, Sparrowson? You've been unusually quiet.
Falcon, we need to talk.
What's up?
See, I was doing some thinking. Dangerous thing to do, I know. Anyway, I realized that we're missing evidence.
What evidence would that be?
Well, we know that Major Hal consumed a piece of chocolate before he died. And we know that he died of poisoning. But we aren't sure that the chocolate was the cause.
That's true. If you keep pushing the chocolate theory, 𝐒𝐄 will almost certainly bring that up.
So I thought to myself, if one were to consume the wrapper itself, then that may provide proof of whether it contains the poison.
Well, sure. That could work, but it would be incredibly foolish. Wait, were you thinking of eating the wrapper, Sparrowson?
Maybe.
Well, stop those thoughts right now. I'm not going to let you potentially kill yourself like that.
Yeah, I knew you would say that. That's why I already consumed the wrapper.
Sparrowson!
45 minutes ago.
Sparrowson! Sparrowson! Doctor, is Sparrowson okay?
Well, he's not conscious right now, but he's stable. I think it's safe that his friend is not
I swear to
on his
fucking
dead bed.
God, bro.
He ate the fucking wrapper.
Oh, thank God! My foolish, fucking idiotic friend!
How did this happen again?
It's a long story. Lawyering, occupational hazard. Doctor, can you tell me what poison caused this?
I have no idea. I'm an expert in mental health, not toxicology.
What the fuck?
why are you treating him then? And why do you have a large syringe?
But it's sent for a specialist who should be here by tomorrow morning. He will make a full assessment.
That's good to hear. Thanks, Doctor. Take good care of him.
Wait a moment. There is a matter of the bill.
We'll have to discuss it later. I have an important case to prepare for, and I'm one partner down.
I see. Well, rest assured that your friend is in good hands.
I'm probably good for the bill unless your health care is literally outrageous. But we're not like the Americans, right? This is terrible. What the hell was Farrison thinking? I can't win a case like this.
I finally found you. Unless this is,
Did
this
someone
one.
say something?
Running around like I had this chicken. You're one tricky. I told you to drop the investigation. Wouldn't listen.
Who's speaking? I can't see you, monsieur. Step forward.
Alright, I'll step forward. But it'll be the last thing you'll ever see. Did you just get shot? Did you just die? Did we fuck
I've
it
been thrown
all
in the
up?
river.
Au revoir, JJ fucking...
What just happened? Where am I? Am I dead? No, that can't be right. This is nighttime. I'm just sleeping. If I focus and count to 3, I should be able to wake up. 1, 2... I'm fucking high! Did it work? Ah, 𝐒𝐄 I can't believe how easy you were to fool. I put on a cutesy voice, acted all innocent, and you ate the whole thing up. I meant to hit shut up, to be honest. I made no mistakes. I did my duty as a lawyer. Your duty put an innocent man on death row, Monsieur Falcon. I hope you're proud of that. It wasn't my fault. Hey, where are you going? Out of my way, Severin. I'm not done talking to 𝐒𝐄.
It wasn't my fault. Is that the excuse you make after all your
I'm not making excuses.
failure after failure after failure? No desire to improve. You're a joke of a lawyer, JJ.
Don't call me JJ.
That's all you have to say? How pathetic. You don't even deserve to stand in your grandfather's shadow.
My grandfather? I'll prove you wrong. I can do better. Oh, it's you, Sparrison. Have you come to berate me too?
What? No. I'm just here to tell you to wake up, bitch. Wake up, dude. Wake up. Can you hear me? I said wake up.
You were found in the river.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, punt the arts. Come on, monsieur, wake up! I said wake up, you're starting to worry me.
Why does he keep getting in the water?
Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't sure whether I had to find a doctor or a mortician.
My head. Where am I?
The Pont des Arts, you know, by the Louvre in Paris, France. I just fished you out from the sea and nearly broke my rod doing it. Wait, I know you. You're just disrespectful lawyer guy, 𝐒𝐄 𝐅𝐄𝐋 or something, right?
What time is it? Actually, what day is it?
You hit your head pretty hard, huh? It's the 21st of January and about 9 o'clock in the morning, by my reckoning.
21st, 9 o'clock. Oh no, the trial! I should have been at the court, yes, this is 10 minutes ago!
Oh, you're running late, but take it easy, monsieur. I'm sure they'll be understanding.
I look like an absolute wreck, they better be. Maybe if I sprint it.
In your condition, that would be stupid. Take a seat, clear your head. I'll go get you dry clothes.
No time.
Wait, monsieur, at least take this before you go.
What's this, a dip pen? No wait, it's a modern fountain pen. Bone handle, gold nib, this is very fancy. Thanks, monsieur, but this isn't mine.
Really? Are you sure? You were holding it pretty tightly when I found you.
I was holding this? Then I suppose it has to be mine. Fountain pen has been added to your evidence folder.
I am so curious. What the hell is going on?
Someone tried to kill you, you grabbed the pen.
I grabbed a pen.
Thanks, fisherman, I owe you one.
Hey, don't call me a fisherman.
It's 9 o'clock. I believe it's time for the roll call. Is the defense not present?
Such unprofessionalism.
But you're about to get real shocked when it looked like I just came back from the dead. There's no defense. The trial cannot proceed any further. We must make a ruling based on the evidence that has already been procured. I will now converse with the jury. We shall decide whether Prince Juan is guilty of murdering Major Howl and of conspiring to murder the king.
Your Honor, may I have a word?
Fine, but make it quick.
I am a firm believer that the trial must be orderly and punctual. There is no room for wishy-washy dilly-dally. But it seems somewhat rash to end a due to start. Perhaps it would be better to wait 5 minutes or 10 minutes in case the defense is party. Then the trial still has a chance to will be served.
You are the prosecution, are you not? You have nothing to worry about. A guilty verdict is all but guaranteed.
Your Honor, you may appear confused. I'm not here to secure a guilty verdict.
Oh my god, maybe he's not an asshole. Of course you are. You're a prosecutor. By definition, you're here to prosecute.
No, my job description is to prosecute, but I'm here in this courtroom to ensure that justice is served. An unfair and unbalanced trial is not in the spirit of...
That's very noble of you, but if the defense is absent, then there is little that can be done. I'll hear no more about the matter. I will now talk with the jury. The defense is present, Your Honor. You're too late, Falcon.
Come on, do it, JJ. You look like a total mess. Did you take a morning swim in the...
Yes. Something like that.
Your Honor, we're all present. We're only 3 minutes over schedule. Let's not needlessly dirty a pure name of justice.
Rules are rules, prosecutor. Falcon clearly has no respect for legal procedure. Frankly, for turning up or looking like a drowned rat, I ought to hold him in contempt of court. Your Honor.
But, Your Honor...
Rules are rules. One more word out of either of you, and I shall have you both disbarred.
It's a pity. The King of France was looking forward to standing behind a witness podium.
The King of France? He's here?
Oh, are we not doing the trial after all? That's a pity.
Of course he doesn't look like the portrait. Your Majesty, what a surprise! We are real, you see.
You know, it's my 7th time testifying against a would-be assassin. But this is the first time seeing a trial with the cases ended before it even starts.
Well, the defense, he was late, and,
Oh, pish-posh, France didn't become a great dignified kingdom through rigorous punctuality. Let's go ahead with the trial, it'll be fun. Look, I'll say the oath to get it started.
Thank God the king was here!
I swear to speak without hatred and without fear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Did I get the right? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's good, honestly. You never expect to want the king to be there, but we want the king here now.
JJ, I trust you have no objections with the king testifying.
No objections here. Going ahead with the trial is fine with me.
You know, you surely stand in the way of the king, would you, Your Honor?
Fine! Proceed with this cursed trial.
Excellent. Your Majesty, can you tell me the activities of the day's murder? My activities? Well, I started my day with tea and toast, as normally. I was just in my cheap PJs at the time. I think you can skip a little ahead, perhaps in your arrival at the Aviary.
Oh, but he was so looking forward to telling us all about his PJs. They were matching with the queen. I don't know if there's a queen, but...
Alright, of course, but my entourage and I entered through the Louvre's south entrance around 9 o'clock. We passed through the Salle des Tiberes with little fanfare. At the Grande Gallery, I unveiled to inspire the citizens who attended. That's when I was approached by a man claiming to be the Prince of Spain. He presented a rose, which was taken by Major Howe, and well... Indeed we do, Your Majesty. Madames and Messieurs of the court, we have a... Prince Juan's guilt. You claim to know or any testimony in the testimony of perhaps the most trustworthy man in all of France.
Oh, you flatter me, prosecutor. But I am not. But I am the trustworthy. But I am the trustworthiest in all of the kingdom, aren't I?
I have no doubts, Your Majesty. Nonetheless, I would like to perform a cross-examination. How dare you doubt your king? The utter nerve!
Oh, calm yourself, Judge. I have no qualm with the standard legal procedure.
What a reasonable man.
Defense, please proceed. I want to see your best courtroom drama material.
Damn, he's here for the drama.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
I was fucking yeeted into the fuck.
Yeah, can I report a crime? Can I, report a crime? They tried to kill me, bro, for this. It clearly means I'm correct, actually.
Claiming to be a Prince of Spain.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Grand Gallery. They pass through.
with little fanfare.
I think we asked about the Prince of Spain.
Okay.
Your Majesty, you say that you were presented with a rose by the Prince of Spain.
Indeed, he firmly interested himself. I knew he was telling the truth because he called me Senor.
That man was not the Prince of Spain. I find it curious that Major Hell snatched the rose before you could take it. Why did he do that?
The Major has always been a protective fellow. I think he was just doing his diligence as a royal guard. And then given how he figured a bullet for me, I would...
Well, I can't argue with that.
That man is not the Prince of Spain.
Your Majesty, prosecutor, members of the court, brace yourselves because I have a revelation that will turn this trial on its head. Juan Guaido is not the Prince of Spain!
That's not a revelation, fucking...
It isn't?
Of course not. We know that the current ruler of Spain is Queen Regina Isabel. The Critters are obviously pretenders to their own whole title is probably self.
But his name isn't even Juan! Never mind then. Clearly I'm barking up the wrong tree. Never mind then. No. Okay. Maybe something about the entrance. Well, no. It was in here, the poisoning.
Yeah.
Your Majesty, you say that you passed through the Salle di Tiberi uneventfully.
Indeed. We stopped briefly to look at the paintings and then moved on to the Grande Gallery.
Could you elaborate? What did you see in the Salle di Tiberi?
What did I see? Well, Roman stuff, mostly.
I meant aside from the Roman artifacts. For example, did you talk to someone in the room who wasn't a member of your entourage?
You're reaching, JJ. The king's already testified that he passed without interest.
Well, see, sir, he might not consider it interesting, but I may find it. I have reason to believe that this was a key moment on the day of the murder. I want the king to elaborate on exactly what and who he saw.
Yeah, I suppose you will have to proceed, Your Majesty.
Alright, let me think. So there was a giant door stuff, and there was a copper urn thing. Oh, there was something else! Now that, yes, I was offered by some peasant mademoiselle. I don't have much of a sweet tooth, but Major Howe was keen to accept a chocolate or two on my behalf.
What?
Did I say something startling, prosecutor?
No, please continue, Your Majesty.
I think the prosecution is startled because he just came to the realization that I was not spelling drivel in the previous trial session. Well, that's debatable. To cut a long story short, Your Majesty, this mademoiselle may hold some relevance to the case at hand. Could you describe her?
Really? She's relevant? Let me think. I didn't get a good look at her face, but she was a sorry-looking swan. Probably in her late teens or early 20s.
A young, sorry-looking swan, you say? I don't suppose her name was...
Mademoiselle...
Swanson!
Swanson!
Mademoiselle Swanson!
Oh no!
Oh no, I cannot believe that Sheriff Swanson is wrapped up in this mess. Dubeek.
It was Dubeek.
Mademoiselle Signe.
Signe. That sounds familiar. Well, yes, I think she was called Mademoiselle.
I see. This is is undoubtedly significant. Mademoiselle Sine gave chocolates to Major Hal minutes before he died.
No, just one moment. I see you alluding to JJ. You're suggesting that the chocolates killed the Major. But that line of reasoning holds no weight evidence.
Except it isn't. Circumstantial might tell, Feathers. The king just testified that Major Hal ate the chocolates.
Also,
my friend ate the wrapper, and he is currently unconscious, and I'm very
after
worried.
45 minutes.
Exactly, after 45 minutes, exactly!
Yes,
I
but
love
there's
how
no
he
dispute.
promptly declared 45 minutes ago, and then he fucking fell on the floor.
I think, what if he was like timing it every fucking and was just waiting for him to come into. So he was just timing it just in case.
Yeah, he was like, okay, let's see. Sparrowson, honestly, kind of thoughtful.
Yes, there's no longer in dispute. You still have no proof that the chocolates were poisoned. Without that, we must assume that the swan was merely offering a gift rather than speculating that she's the murderer.
Yes, yes. Shame on you, defense, implicating a poor, innocent girl like that. Absolutely disgusting. Why, I ought to end this trial, except, dude, you're a judge. Shut up. Hold on, I do have evidence that the chocolate was in fact poisoned.
I don't believe you, GG. If you have a piece of evidence that's significant, you would have slammed it down already. Present it.
Well, I can't. It's not really the evidence folder type of evidence.
Why am I not surprised?
The drama is getting good. Why did you suddenly go quiet?
Your Majesty, it appears the defense has a realization of his own, that he lacks the evidence to support his theory. Since he cannot continue his argument an end.
I'm not done.
I'm not done yet. Let me present my evidence. See, I had the chocolate wrapper back in my office, and Sparrowson ate it.
Stop, JJ. Stop while you have a little dignity. That results of whatever crackpot pseudo-scientific experiment you performed did not constitute valid evidence. I think the trial is over, Your
Wait, no! About bloody time. You may take your leave, Your Majesty.
Very well. I am pleased that the justice system has been thoroughly served. Until the next assassination doing messieurs.
Until the next one. Bye, guys. I will now deliberate with the jury.
Objection! It's me! I fucking did it, bitch! Sorry, I always wanted to do that.
Sparrowson, are you okay?
Yep, the doctor said I had an iron stomach. Most of the poison passed straight through me. Speaking of which, I would like to testify on that poison and chocolate issue. I got even a doctor's note, see?
He has a doctor's note. I love him. It's too late. The trial is over.
You cannot be serious, Your Honor. The contents of the note could turn out to trials on his head. You must allow it.
I love how 𝐒𝐄 is literally just like, dude, do your fucking job, please. Christ.
Literally, yeah.
Why are you constantly arguing with me? I thought the job of a public prosecutor was to assist the judges.
I told you, Your Honor, my job isn't to give a guilty verdict. It's to ensure that justice is served.
I swear you are the worst prosecutor in all of France. Go ahead, Sparrowson. Read the contents of the note for the court to hear.
The patient, Sparrowson, was submitted to the hospital where he displayed a variety of symptoms. This included profuse sweating, a rapid... The patient was diagnosed with poisoning, probably originating from the plant known as aconite, aka monkshoot, aka wolfsbane. When questioned about the patient, he adamantly admitted to have consumed a discarded chocolate wrapper, potentially carrying the poison. Examining the contents of the patient's stomach confirmed this to be true. As a mental health professional, I do believe that this patient to be clinically... Okay, we can skip that bit.
Politically, mentally unsound.
Yada yada. Okay, here we go. Signed, Dr. Falret.
Thank you, Sparrowson. I don't think I'll ever need to question you. Between your note and the king's testimony, every angle of the chocolate wrapper business has been covered.
Awesome. Wait, did you say the king was here?
You can get his autograph later.
Right. So what happens now? Do I get cross-examined by the prosecution or something? To be honest, I see little to cross-examine.
To your damn job, prosecutor. Cross-examine that little annoying liar of a bird. Tear his testimony to shreds.
Your Honor, he has a note signed by a medical professional and definitely proved the chocolate wrapper from the crime scene was poisoned. We could not nitpick the details or delve into the doctor's credentials, but I fear... Nobody wants that.
Gosh, so then what the hell do we do now?
We do nothing, Your Honor. The poison wrapper has introduced an element in doubt of the case. The prosecution must accept that. But in the level of doubt and responsible, is it significant? I think the member of the jury is still tenuous.
Tenuous?
A step above circumstantial. You have proven a link, a not wholly illogical link, but you haven't proved beyond that the Major Heart was killed by the chocolate. While you have the ticket stubs, you are still making far too many assumptions. Where the empiricism is required for a good, where are witnesses that can back up your claim?
Oh, I
The
brought a witness.
swan!
Maybe she can help.
I killed him, Your Honor.
Hello. You. Sparson, it's great to see you on your feet, and you have been an enormous asset to this case. But what are you trying to pull off now?
Surprise witness.
Surprise witness?
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that 𝐒𝐄 liked us calling surprise witnesses, so I thought we would beat him in his own game. I brought the flower girl, Mademoiselle Sunny, so she could testify about Prince Juan's character.
You're putting me in a difficult position, Sparson. Just moments before you arrived, we, the court, established that Mademoiselle Signy is a possible suspect for this case.
What? That can't be right.
Sparson, it's okay. Monsieur Falcon, I would like to testify. You want to testify? Do you understand what you are agreeing to? I do. I have accepted my fate. Prosecutor, do you have any objections to me calling up Mademoiselle Signy as a witness?
No, none. Bearing in mind, of course, that you are here to defend Prince Juan, not to convict Mademoiselle Signy. Prosecuting is my job.
Of course. I have no objections either. Please proceed, witness. Speak the oath. The oath? Say that you swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I swear, Your Honor. I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, and to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Good. Very good. Please state your name and occupation for the record. My name is Catherine Marie Signy. I am a flower seller. Mademoiselle Signy, tell the courtroom of your activities on the morning of the 7th of January. Very well. I saw the king and his entourage enter the Lever around 9 o'clock. I followed. When they came to a stop in the Salle de Tiberi, I stepped forward and offered the king a chocolate. He refused, but a guard, a big dog by the name of Major Hal, was happy to oblige. The guard died because I personally had previously added poison to the chocolates.
No, that can't be right.
I used poison derived from monchuk, a notoriously dangerous plant. As a flower seller, it is simple to acquire. Why did you do it, mademoiselle? Why? Sir, people have tried to kill the king before, and people will try again. He is a vile man who has no respect or love for the people who suffer under him. I did it to better the French people.
I don't believe that at all. Falcon, say something.
Mademoiselle, are you being coerced or threatened? Speak freely. No, Monsieur, I am confessing out of my own volition. It is my guilt and nobody else's. Intriguing, pretty convincing. You gained a little favor with the jury. Well, defense, it looks like you wormed a confession out of this murderous pute. I suppose that gets your client, Prince Juan, completely off the hook. Lucky you. So, shall we wrap this court session up? No, not yet. I have further questions for the witness, Your Honor. Further questions? To what end? You've already proved your client's innocence. I wish to uncover the truth. You aren't here to uncover the truth. You're here to defend Prince Juan, and you've done that job with a disgusting level of diligence. Nonetheless, I believe that Mademoiselle has omitted something of huge importance. I wish to question her further.
Something of huge importance.
I won't allow it. Fine, can I at least show something to the witness? You and your prosecutor are a right pair of moralizing blowhards, aren't you? You are doing my head in. Fine, if it will shut you up, I will let you show one magically mystery item to the witness. I can't imagine you'll have anything up your sleeve to change the change the flow of the trial, though. Monsieur Falcon, save it. I have nothing more to say.
The ticket stubs.
Please take a look at these, mademoiselle. Train ticket stubs? Look at the names. Papa and Mama. In Vienna? Really? Are they safe? They are. The tickets were arranged courtesy of the Fox. Then, that means the wolf has nothing to hold over me. I can speak freely. Indeed. Go ahead, mademoiselle. You two are muttering. What are you two muttering about down there? I'm amending my testimony, Your Honor. Members of the court, everything I've said today has been the truth. I did go to the Laver on the 7th of January. I did present a box of poisoned chocolates to the king. Except it was not of my own volition. I was threatened. I was forced to carry out the task under threat of harm. You see, my family has been struggling to get by. The winter has been harsh and my flower business has been struggling. One day a man approached me. A man I assumed to be kind-hearted. This man offered me 200 francs to get us through the cold. But I could not afford to repay the debt. I attempted to bargain with the man, and he offered me a deal. Assist him with the murder and he would drop all debts. Refuse and he would ruin me and my parents. I obliged because the alternative meant death for those I love. The name of the man who did this is Judge Romulus!
Oh, uh-oh.
What a creative story! This is obviously a last-minute desperate attempt at passing the buck. The sheer laziness of this girl to accuse a man she's never met before. She's blatantly floundering.
Indeed, I've heard dozens of self-pitying yarns during my time as a Although, admittedly, this is the first time I'm directly accused of quite a brazen gambit. But in any case, these sorts of stories never turn out to be true. They are always proven to be fabrications born of desperate.
I've never been more honest, Monsieur.
Listen, Mademoiselle Sadie, I would like to believe your story. But accusing a man, a judge, of conspiring to murder king is a hugely serious accusation. Do you have any proof to support your story?
Proof?
You just said the judge lent you money. You must have signed a contract and made the transaction. The contract would have sufficed as proof.
The contracts were all verbal. He said the money was a gift at first. I later said that I had to repay him. Ha! How convenient. Of course the supposed contract doesn't exist. The mademoiselle has no proof because her story is a blatant lie.
Falcon, you have to do something. Do you have anything to link Judge Romulus to Mademoiselle Sugg with a bit?
Link. Of course! Members of the court, I know for certain that Mademoiselle's story is true. I can say with certainty that Judge Romulus has made contact with Mademoiselle 𝐒𝐿𝐄 in the past. I know this because at this very moment I am holding a key piece of evidence that links Judge Romulus directly to the crime scene. The pen?
The pen.
Contains green ink.
Because you remember, you were knocked out by someone.
I know this pen belongs to Judge Romulus. That much is obvious. But if I were to present it right now, it wouldn't prove anything. I have to find a link between the judge and the crime scene. What? What are you waiting for, defense? Show us the supposed evidence of my meddling.
Oh, what? Huh? What do we have? Hold on, hold on.
What if the rose... What if he bought the chocolate?
Ugh. No, because that was obviously that was because it was discarded because Hal ate it.
No, the chocolate, like the link. The link is the fact that he bought the chocolate and gave it to her, which links him to the crime scene.
Okay, but we don't
Wait.
have anything that confirms that.
Fuck. I'm gonna try it. Everyone take a look at this. Shit.
You're gonna have to elaborate.
I'm not sure. Fuck. No, I'm not. I'm fucking.
We are
not.
missing a piece
Ah!
of we are missing a piece of evidence. That's why.
Shit.
We are quite literally missing a piece of evidence. We don't have everything.
There has to be something. I feel like the game would lead us to a game over if we didn't have it, man.
No. Apparently we needed a receipt.
Wait, are you looking this up?
Yeah, I'm looking it up. We don't have the evidence. We need a receipt. And the receipt would have had Judge Romulus's name on it.
Bro! If we had gone to the chocolate store
Yeah.
instead of the freaking liver!
Yeah.
No. How are we supposed to fix this?
We can't. She's gonna be sentenced to death.
Bro!
You think he's gonna get away with it? But that means we have to figure out how to avenge her.
Okay, listen, it was kind of bullshit that they, like, you know, gave us the liver as an option, okay? It was kind of a little bullshit. What, I keep presenting evidence until they tell me I'm done? Like,
Hold on, let me...
Isn't it possible to restart a trial?
Maybe, but I don't know if you had time. Oh, yeah, it was supposed to be the pen linked with the receipt.
Fuck. Damn, bro.
Well...
What the fuck am I supposed to do? You should have game overed me, bro. Send me to the horrible ending already. Don't make me click through nothing. Okay, I guess I get to...
You're wasting everyone's time, yeah.
Yeah, I have to lose enough favor. This... You've clearly proven your client is innocent by tracking down the real murderer. Your job is done. But your honor...
I'm afraid the judge is right here, JJ. It's obvious that you wanted next tonight, the mademoiselle. But it's also obvious that you don't have your claims right now.
Then let me go get the evidence!
Let this go. The mademoiselle can defend herself in her own trial.
Oh, I mean, she does get a separate trial now.
Oh, she does?
It sounds like it.
So in agreement, prosecutor, we're ready to wrap this up?
We are. We have no further questions to the defense or for Mademoiselle Signet.
We shall now converse with the jury to decide Prince Juan's verdict, although I suspect this won't take too long.
Don't worry, Mademoiselle. We'll get you out of this. Won't we, Falcon?
Sparrowson, you are clearly a caring individual, but this outcome is for the best.
How the hell is this for the best?
My parents are safe. That's all I wanted.
Your parents? What about you?
Well, that deliberation was straightforward. We find the defendant, Prince Juan 𝐒𝐄 to be cleared of all charges. We therefore find the defendant not guilty.
Not guilty.
This
Yay!
Your Honor, what will happen to me? You? Well, you haven't been formally tried yet. Unfortunately for you, we have a free trial slot this afternoon. We should be able to determine your guilt by nightfall. You may even see the blade of a guillotine by tomorrow. How lucky. I see. You look scared, mademoiselle. Don't fret. They sharpen the guillotine blades regularly. Nobody here likes gallows humor. Whatever. Court is adjourned. I think this is goodbye. Thank you, Monsieur Falcon, Monsieur Sparrowson. You did your best.
It can't end like this.
This isn't how I wanted things to go, Senor Falcon.
No, not me neither.
We mustn't blame ourselves. You made an admirable effort to save everyone.
What good is the effort if these are the results I produce?
Tell me, Senor Falcon, do you know why I hired you to be my defense lawyer?
I really don't.
I hired you because I thought you were a lawyer with a philosophy, an ideal. And I stand by that. You are a man with strong ideal. It's just unrefined, like an unpolished gemstone.
Hold on, I have to go hunt down my mother's keys.
Wow. Hello, Swans chat. Stretching now, because apparently my fucking brain doesn't want to work. Man, I want corn dogs, but it's midnight. I can't get corn dogs. Actually, is there a place open right now? Hold on. DoorDash.com. Sign in. What place is open right now? Wop, wop, wop. Late night cravings, thrilled grilled cheese. What is that? Taco Bell.
I left them on the washing machine.
Oh. Looks like Taco Bell's the only one that's open right now.
Taco Bell?
I was looking at DoorDash.
Oh, nice.
Wait, hold on, let me pull back Discord. I'm sure that given enough time, your ideal will become refined, and you will come to live under your reputable family name. The Falcon is reputable? I didn't know that.
He's not talking about... Never mind.
In any case, here's zipping it.
I don't deserve this.
Keep it. I dragged you into this.
Christ.
It's only fair that I compensate you for your time. I think this is the last you will see of Port Swan. But feel free to come by RMM if you need any help in the future, Senor Falcon. Impressive, JJ. You actually managed to successfully defend your client.
Severin, are you going to be in charge of prosecuting Mademoiselle Signet?
Probably. Why?
Do you think you can get her a reduced sentence?
Or attempting to murder the king? I empathize with the Mademoiselle, JJ, but no lawyer can save the flower girl now.
I'm going to get a drink.
Yeah, me too. End of Act 2.
No!
Your game has been saved. Do you wish to continue?
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna just see. Wait. Was it the 19th? Wait. Yeah, because 2 of our days got wasted, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Because
Okay.
of the fact
So
that
then
you got
this
nearly
one-
fucking murdered.
Okay. Let's fix this shit!
Chocolate,
I
Emporia.
swear to God. Wait, no, because we have to go here to get this.
Oh,
So-
right, the chicken stubs.
Right. So we do get the second day.
Okay.
We just don't go here. We go
No.
here.
Yeah, we go there.
Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna fuck this up. Go.
But also keep in mind, you need to get fucking murked at some point.
I know.
Oh wait, no, that happens. That happens.
that
no matter
happens
what,
after.
Actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so
we have
chocolate
to save her.
Emporium.
I swear to God, that was bullshit.
Welcome back, Cheese. Have you finally decided to sip my thing yet? Or perhaps you just returned to ask more questions?
Yes. It's just the questions today, I'm afraid. Although I will buy your entire store if you help me save this swan.
Definitely Romulus.
Where's the bitch?
There he is.
Have you ever served a hairy wolf in judicial robes named Judge Romulus? I thought he was a fox. He's not.
Yes, monsieur.
That's right. Have you ever served... Wait! Did you just say yes?
Yes, monsieur. Wolf in judicial robes. I did serve a person like that a little while ago. On the 6th of January, to be precise.
Did he say or do anything suspicious?
Not that I could recall, monsieur. He was a pleasant fellow, big toothy grin. About 200 grams of classic dark chocolate Belgian with a custom filling.
A custom filling?
Some type of caramel. He provided it himself, although he unfortunately did not bring enough for me to...
What does that mean, Falcon?
Well, we shouldn't make assumptions, but I may just mean that this judge liked to eat chocolate. Except this bitch is a murderer. But if the judge's purchase is related to the rap at the crime scene, then, Monsieur 𝐒𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐿, do you think I could get a copy of Judge Romanus's receipt?
I could do one better, monsieur. I have the original right here. And for tech purposes, you understand.
Is it okay for us to take it, Monsieur?
Absolutely. Memorize the receipt's context is trivial after all.
Chocolate receipt has been added to your evidence folder.
Would you look at that thing? John Romulus signed in green ink.
I swear to God.
Green ink, I knew John Romulus savvy, but only truly villainous people writing.
Not the green ink. Thank you very much for your time, Monsieur 𝐒𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐿. You have been enormously helpful.
I'm gonna be serious. I wish the best of luck with your case, messieurs.
Alright, time to speedrun our death.
Speed run the death. Speed run the death.
Speedrun the death.
Watch our front sparrow fucking eat a rapper.
Sparrowson, don't eat a rapper. That's really
He
bad.
was like, it took 45 minutes to nearly kill me.
Ayo, Sparrowson, no! Doctor, please, my birdly friend. Is he going to be alright? Please, I cannot go on without Sparrowson. Please.
Yeah, he was just a fucking idiot.
I'm sad as fuck. I cannot believe that the letter threat was real. I cannot believe I've been shoved into the damn river. Wah!
Well,
It took him a fucking while. I'm about to start tripping, bro.
tripping. Wow,
Dame
look at me.
𝐒𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐿. I actually need to
Shut
shut
up.
up now. Shut up. I don't need to be lectured by a murderer. Oh, that's me. I'm the murderer. Why, Monsieur Falcon? It was your accusations that put Baron Rogrel on death row. It wasn't my fault. Hey, where are you going? To my way, Severin. I'm not done talking to Dame 𝐒𝐂𝐿. Okay, it wasn't father, okay. I thought that might change a little. My grandfather. My grandfather was the greatest lawyer that
Fucking
ever
wake up,
lawyered.
bitch.
It's the 21st of January. Nearly my birthday in this game.
Best arts. Because you wake up in the breed.
I'm shaking.
Span.
I wonder how many, shakes I can get out of this. How many times can I fall in the water? Hello, you bitch. I'm so ready to have an angry speech at you. Someone can make music out of this. The back and forth a little bit.
Wow, it's the King of France.
My fucking hand's getting tired of spam clicking the button. Okay, what was the question over here?
Salad du Tiber, yeah.
Do.
What did you see in the room?
Gotta be careful not to spam click over this stuff. You're right,
What?
I'm reaching.
Swanson.
Swanson.
Oh, why'd you bite me?
Bowser!
I have a doctor's note, bitch.
When you're sick, you must always get a doctor's note. She's here. I'm freaking switching my other hand real quick. Intriguing.
Wow, awesome.
Wow. No,
No, I haven't
yes, I
finished
rest
my-
my case. Kill her.
Kill that bitch.
Okay. Ticket
The-
stubs.
Yeah. Look, your family made it out.
Okay.
The pen and
The
then the
receipt.
receipt.
I think you should take a look at this, Severin.
Me? You don't trust this in the judge's hands?
No. What? What is that? What does that piece of paper say?
It's a receipt for the bucks and chocolates of Lander House Chocolate Emporium on J. Made out to a man named.
The writing on the receipt is clear. A man named Romulus bought chocolates on the day before the murder. These chocolates happen to have been of the same brand and flavor as the ones that were used in the royal assassination attempt. By itself, this evidence would not be definitive. It would only suggest the judge has something of a sweet tooth, but taken in conjunction with the Mademoiselle's updated testimony.
That would simply imply the judge was directly involved in the assassination attempt.
Judge Romulus, do you have anything to say about this? Yup. That receipt's not mine. I haven't stepped foot in a chocolate shop in years. You cannot be serious. The receipt is indisputable proof of your purchase. Indisputable? Watch me dispute it. What you have there is a scrap of paper with the word Romulus scrawled on it. Is it a forgery? Are there simply two men named Romulus living in Paris? I don't have a clue. What I do know is that you have nothing to prove that I was the one who signed that receipt. This is absurd! Do you want me to dig up court documents with your signatures so that we can undertake a handwriting analysis?
That wouldn't be possible. I believe His Honor uses a stamp for signing off on the official court documents.
This bitch? That would be correct. Well, it's no matter. I don't need the judge's signature. I already have in my possession proof that the signature on the receipt belongs to Judge Romulus.
The pen.
Oh, but first things first. I believe you dropped your pen, Your Honor. Oh, yeah, that's mine. Thanks. I've been looking for that thing everywhere. I thought as much. You shouldn't have admitted it was yours, bitch! Mesdames and messieurs, last night I was assaulted outside Salpetriere Hospital. I did not see the assailant's face, but I did accidentally grab something from their garments as I was thrown into the Sienne.
Oh, that's why you smell like fish. I wanted to say something, but I thought it might be rude.
This fountain pen is the very item I grabbed. Did I say that was my pen? That pen was mine? On closer inspection, I see I must have been mistaken. Save it, Your Honor. I am not here to press assault charges. What interests me most about this pen is the ink it contains. It is emerald green in color.
Well, as I know, only baddies write in green.
Well, yes, but more importantly, it's a rare and unusual choice of ink color. I would venture that only a dozen of people in all of Paris are arrogant enough to write in green. And I would venture that only one of those arrogant people is named Romulus.
So Judge Romulus lacks respect for classic penmanship. What of it?
Take another look at the chocolate receipt, Severin. That receipt was signed with emerald green ink. It certainly is quite a coincidence. No! There is no more room for coincidence. There is no more doubt. There is only one narrative that can tie this ridiculous string of evidence together. On the 6th of January, you, Judge Romulus, bought a box of chocolates with a custom filling. That custom filling contained poison originating from the flowers of Mademoiselle Signe, a street seller who owed you a debt. On the 7th of January, you, Judge Romulus, leveraged the debt to force the girl to present the poisoned chocolates to the king. Then an idiot of a man by the name of Juan framed himself as the murderer in order to take the fall in Mademoiselle Signe's stead. You pushed for Juan's guilt by priming a witness, Monsieur Tessant Kingsley. And when that failed, you pressured I'm reading too fast, hold on. I'm angry. And when that failed, you pressured Mademoiselle Signe to take full responsibility for the crime. That is the only narrative that makes sense. Admit it. Fine, I do admit it. I did it. I'd purchased the chocolates. I added the poison. I put a peasant girl in debt just so I could force her to take the fall. I was the one who wanted the king murdered. But there is not a damn thing any of you can do about it. I'm the one who holds the gavel. I am the one who passes the sentences. With a snap of my fingers, I could have each and every one of you guillotined at the Palace Austerlitz before nightfall. Who judges the judge? Who stands above me? Nobody, not even God, can condemn me when I sit so highly.
Attempting a murder, king corrupting the corrupted SS. What utterly repulsive.
Don't touch me, you dirty pig! You have no authority over me!
He doesn't, I do. Take him away, Inspector.
I'm not done! I'm not done with any of you! You're all guilty. You'll see. A revolution is coming. The rebels will overrun Paris. The king and government will fall. The bourgeoisie will be slaughtered. We shall have a glorious second republic. A republic free of class where everyone is free and equal. Hey, don't touch me!
Just another undone lunatic, Your Majesty. Ignore him. Of course. Carry on, Inspector.
What the hell did we just witness?
What? What happens now?
Ah. I guess I'm supposed to take over the President Judge's duties. Well, given the surprising series of revelations that just took place, we believe that the results are clear. We find the defendant, Prince Juan Guerdo, to be cleared of all charges. We therefore find the defendant not guilty.
Yippee!
What happens to me now?
Mademoiselle, it's clear you were coerced, however, you still play a significant role in the attempt. By all rights, you must be tried for your crimes.
I see. I cannot argue.
But as it happens, due to process was not followed during the trial session, Judge Ramios thoroughly disrupted the proceedings. Consequently, I believe that most of the testimonies given during this trial session would not be seen as valid in a court of law.
What does that mean?
He's saying you're free to go.
Correct. As prosecutor, I see no crime to prosecute.
Really? Thank you so much, Monsieur. And thank you, Messieurs. Without your help and assurances, I don't know where I would be right now. So, are my parents really in Vienna? I think so, but you should have to ask the Fox for details. I don't know exactly what he arranged. Although now that Judge Romulus poses no threat, I suppose your parents would be free to move back to Paris. Actually, I may follow them to Vienna.
You need a holiday after all this drama?
Well, yes, but also I want to get away from here before, before the fighting starts. You mean the revolution Judge Romulus mentioned? He doesn't seem mentally stable. Pay him no mind. It's not just him, Monsieur. In the streets, everyone talks of an uprising. If you were smart, you would clear out of here too. Thanks for the concern, mademoiselle.
But we're far from smart, so we're staying put.
I see. Then good luck, messieurs, and farewell. Maybe we can meet again when this is all blown over.
Wait, mademoiselle, do you want to have a quick celebratory drink? No, she's gone. Well, I guess it's you and me and the Fox, right, Falcon?
That sounds good, Sparrowson. Take Prince Juan back to the Aviary office. I need to sort out some paperwork with Severin.
Okie dokie.
I suppose congratulations are in order. Uncovering the truth is what you did. Quite a feat.
Everything went far better than I could have hoped, but you surprised me at the end with that little lie of yours.
Lie.
This trial's testimonies are completely invalid. Bullcock. You and I both know that this trial has produced ample valid evidence for Mademoiselle Signet to be detained and tried. Even with the coercion accounted for, I bet she would still be found guilty of conspiracy and or accessory to murder. So why are you holding back?
You know, 10, maybe 5 years ago, I probably would have prosecuted Mademoiselle Signet. When I was fresh out of law school, I thought my role as a prosecutor was to defend every potential criminal that came my way. I thought if the guilty person ends up behind bars or the hanging duck, that justice has been served. But as I gained experience, I started noticing the details.
The details?
The extenuating circumstances, the personal consideration. The gaps in the law where, even by is followed to the letter, good people are punished and wrongdoers walk free. I hated it, so I changed my rule. I decided I should not strive and secure a guilty verdict, but ensure that justice is to be served. I could prosecute Mademoiselle Signet, and she would definitely be convicted. But that would not serve justice.
You're a good lawyer, Cocorico.
Well, you're not terrible, Falcon. I must congratulate you, Senor Falcon and Senor Sparrowson.
What am I What am I doing? I'm using
am I
that old
doing?
accent. I'm of course meant to congratulate Monsieur Falcon and Monsieur Sparrowson.
It's no big deal. We were just doing our jobs.
No, your job ended when you proved my innocence. Everything after is what you did above and beyond your duties.
Did that also involve me getting, like, nearly murdered and pushed into the Sienna? Because that
Yes,
was a little...
100%.
You know, you should give me a lot of francs for that one. I'm sorry, but I also have to pay for spouses, medical bills, and...
Of course, I was counting on you to do so. A lesser lawyer would surely have stumbled or caved in. Oh, but before I forget, your payment. Same amount.
Yeah, it's... Huh. Thank you, Monsieur Volpes. This has been a strange case, but I'm glad that the truth came to light. I'll see you out.
Wait, Monsieur Vilpes. Before you go, something's been bothering me. Why'd you come to us in the first place? Surely there's much more reputable lawyers out there that could have done a better job. Oh, more reputable than the fucking that stands before me. Oh yeah, Falcon's got a sucky track record. True, he does have a mixed record, but his family name is usually respected and alluring. I chose Monsieur Falcon as my lawyer for that reason alone. Really? I've never heard of another lawyer named Falcon.
Let's not go down this road, Monsieur Volpes. I don't go by my old name for a reason.
That's fair. We shouldn't unfixate on the past, should we? After all, it's already been and gone. The future is where our potential lies. That's what we should be paying attention to. A storm is fast approaching. You mean the revolution that crooked judge mentioned? Indeed, I dare say that the wolf is right. A rebellion is coming one way or the other. Listen, Monsieur Falcon, you'll probably have a surge of work over the coming days. If you want me to dig up dirt on anyone, please feel free to drop by my office anytime.
Dig up the dirt.
I'm a private investigator. It's what I do.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you, Monsieur Volpes.
Good day, messieurs.
I'm going to go get a drink.
Seriously, Falcon?
What? I was just going to ask if you wanted tea or coffee.
Ba ba ba. Good ending. Do you wish to continue?
I think we're done for today, bro. What the hell? I'm sorry, but I gotta say it. I think this game is better than Ace Attorney.
Why is there so much drama in it?
I'm sorry, but this is really good.
It's
Oh
like
my-
there's
I'm so
suspense, there's
invested.
drama, there's stakes.
I'm so invested because I eventually intend to get a capture card, and Dan, because you are my partner here, I may drag you into Ace Attorney when I do that and play that, and I think we're just gonna be insulting it the whole time.
Probably, yeah.
'Cause
We'll
it's
be like,
just
this
not as
isn't as good as the
charming.
bird game.
No, it's not as charming by any means, and it's not bad. I think it does have its moments, but God, this is really good. The first case really got me with that twist. I wasn't expecting that. Dan was, but I wasn't. And then this second case just ramped it up so much. I loved it. Okay, it was
It's
a little
really good.
bullshit that my time was wasted,
Yeah,
with the
I think
second
that was
one.
just
That
yeah.
was a little bullshit. But at the very least, they do have a system to let us easily go back to the day, so we don't have to replay the whole case.
Yeah, that is nice.
That is
I've
really
had
nice.
I've had to place through I had to play through entire sections before to get a good ending.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
That
fun.
was... God. I can't wait until we play this next. This is gonna
Yeah.
be... God. Okay, ending screen. Let's end this damn thing. Guys, wow. I hope y'all have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, day, night, whatever time of day it is for y'all. See y'all later. Bye!